What's up, everybody? Steph Martinez, Nicholas Gambaro. Nick and Steph show is on the air again. You know, it's the middle of the week, baby. We only take the weekends off. We late. We not. You know what I mean? We work hard out here. Anyway, I know the promotion for this one was late, so if the viewership is, I understand. But we want more viewers and we want you guys to engage. So tonight I'm gonna be watching Yankees Rays for the most part, and he's gonna be watching Canadians Flyers. But we also wanted to do a little something different. We didn't want to. I mean, because I feel like when we spring it on you early, sometimes you guys may uh may not watch it all the way through. So we want to give you guys enough time to get yourselves together. And 7 o'clock start, earliest start for us. We usually don't start this early, but we had some late starts and the viewership was down. So we figure we come back 7 o'clock, run to about 10:15, get your thoughts on whatever it is that you guys want to talk about, and we'll get to it, man. First of all, Nikki G, what's up, man? How was the day?
It was good. Good day.
That's good.
A lot of hockey. A couple of eliminations. Tampa Bay eliminates Columbus in 5. Boston eliminates Carolina in 5. And Arizona is about to be eliminated. They're down 5-0 in the second period to the Avalanche. Torts, usual self, has a meltdown in the press conference and just gets up and walks. So busy day in hockey already.
You had a busy day. I've had.
You had an interesting day. Excited last night. Well, you were. I know about Portland whooping the Lakers. I know you're a big Portland guy.
You want to get to this top of the show?
Let's do it now and before the games start, and because you seem very sure about Portland beating the Lakers. You told me Charles Barkley said Lakers are going to lose in a sweep, which is a little crazy in my opinion, but
he brought out a broom, okay? Understand this. He brought out a broom and was like, this is going to be
What's up, Alan? What's up, Skip?
This is going to be the Lakers after three more games. I ain't going that far. I ain't that crazy now. I ain't doing all that, but I will say this. I can't see, and for the people watching, help me out, please. Talk me through this, please, because I need you guys for about 5 minutes. That's all I need is about 5 minutes, and when we could talk about what the show's gonna be about, we could do it all. For about 5 minutes, I need y'all, and I need you guys because
I'm gonna go off. Okay, you ready for this? Because he did it already with me off the air.
I need y'all a minute. I need y'all to help me. Okay? The Portland Trailblazers. I'm going to say something blasphemous, but the Portland Trailblazers are beating the Los Angeles Lakers in 5 or 6 games. It's not going 7 games.
5 now. 5 games?
5 or 6 games. 6 because I'm being respectful to LeBron, and I don't really want to sound crazy, but help me, y'all. Help me here. Tell the people that are watching, tell them he lost his damn mind, because I think I might have. Help me here. Help me out. Is it, am I losing my mind? Or are the Los Angeles Lakers about to get that behind whoop? And is Damian Lillard right now, to me, Damian Lillard right now is the best player in the association. Help me, y'all. Help me.
Wow, a lot of people agreeing with you, Portland.
Help me, y'all.
The refs will give him one.
I'm trying to be fair.
Good one, Kayla.
You know me. I'm the journalistic dude. I don't take side. Help me, y'all. I don't see a way that the Los Angeles Lakers survive this series. Tell me I'm tripping, please. Because Big Dog looked at me earlier today and he smiled at me, but I'm like, he's like, he doesn't know basketball. And he will stipulate that off the top. He doesn't care about the NBA. He doesn't like the NBA, but he's going to watch some NBA games because he knows I like the NBA. And he knows some of the viewers like the NBA. So he's going to help us in that regard. But even he was taken aback and said, damn, I've never seen you so sure about anything in my life. Help me, y'all. Help me, please. And tell me my eyes are deceiving me. Damian Lillard, with the game on the line, Big Dog, pulled up from 36 feet and was like, take this in your neck from the parking lot. Alex Caruso, nah, I don't want that smoke. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, nah, I don't want that smoke. I don't want that smoke. CJ McCollum, Melo, Nurkic, AD, 8 for 24. He was a minus 20. Anthony Davis was a minus 20. And despite LeBron being semi-Herculean, the Portland Trailblazers only allowed 93 points to the Los Angeles Lakers. And I'm going to say this. The loss of Avery Bradley, help me, y'all. Help me. Just help me out, yeah. The loss of Avery Bradley is going to cost them this series. And you might say, well, damn, Avery Bradley, is that important? Yes. Because when you ain't got nobody to stop, listen, Big Dog, Damian Lillard was walking into transition threes like the brother was almost like, listen, I ain't scared of y'all. Okay, I told you the story. The song Blow the Whistle comes on, and Dame says after the game, that's just East Oakland. I had to go dumb for me. In the middle of a playoff game, in the fourth quarter with LeBron James on the other side going, I'm not scared of you, bruh. Bring AD, bring them. Because the audacity of Damian Lillard. I'll say it. The audacity of Damian Lillard to go, all right, you really ain't that good. What? Help me, y'all. Big Dog, I've never seen nobody ever look at LeBron this way other than Steph Curry. But even Steph Curry, he was smile about it. He was smiling. Dame got a scowl. He's pissed off. East Oakland came out of that brother. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all. Outside of the Los Angeles Clippers, there's nobody in the NBA that wants to deal with the Portland Trailblazers smoke. Nobody. Nobody in the league scores as easy as these dudes. Nobody in the league does it as effortless as these dudes. If you think I'm tripping, help me, y'all. Please. Tell me I need help. Somebody help me. If I'm losing my mind, if I'm losing my mind, y'all could tell me. Alan, Kayla, help me, y'all. Please. Big Dog, and you know I'm a and I don't want to seem like I'm a Portland homer. I don't want to do that because yeah, but
that's okay. That's okay.
If the Lakers had a shot in this series, you don't think the journalistic side of me would have said, nah, I can't count on the Lakers because I think they got a shot. They do not have a shot in the series. They don't.
Why do you think that is? They're just not talented enough? Do you think
they don't have a prayer in hell to win this series unless LeBron turns into like 2010 circa I'm 30-year-old LeBron and not, or 25-year-old LeBron and not 35-year-old LeBron. I'm telling y'all, man, the Portland Trailblazers made LeBron James look inferior last night. And the play that summed it up for me was the block from Hassan Whiteside at the rim. I've never seen LeBron got blocked like this in a clutch situation. He didn't even draw a foul. Hassan Whiteside was like, hey, yo, You LeBron, you great, but get that out of here. Get it out of here. Get it the hell up out of here. I don't want to hear from you. Please. And I look at the Laker bench. LeBron walked off the floor, and I was like, that boy dejected. He don't know. This is the second time in LeBron's career that he's lost game one of an opening round series just twice. Help me, y'all. Help me, please. Listen, if the Lakers win this series, LeBron got to be superhuman for 4 games in a row, and I don't think he could do it. And I've been ranting about the Portland Trail Blazers for the first 10 minutes of the show, so I'm shutting the hell up now. But all I would say is the Portland Trail Blazers are winning this series in 5 or 6 games, and the only reason why I don't go as far as a sweep is because LeBron James is still a human being, and he's playing basketball, and he got some pride, and he got some heart, and he ain't going out like that. That's the only reason why. I won't go sweep. That is the only reason why. But a part of me says the Portland Trail Blazers are going to spank these boys like some stepchildren, and LeBron can't do nothing about it. And with that, I'm done.
I'm just sharing out the link, so that's why I have my head down a little bit.
I'm done.
Wow, yeah, 11 minutes and 50 seconds. You went quite on a tirade, my friend.
But I'm not, because I don't want to sound like I'm anti-LeBron, because I'm not anti-LeBron. If LeBron had a shot to win this series, personal feelings aside, I gotta roll with him.
Right.
But Dame is different, dog. Dame said, this is the thing I keep going back to.
I said the same thing, Skip. It would be nice if they won for Kobe.
Nah, Dame, listen, Cole, I'm gonna have to pull a mama mentality on your Lakers to get, because they ain't you young boys ain't ready. J.R. Smith and Dion Waiters, please don't start, please. Alex Caruso couldn't guard Damian Lillard. If help me, y'all. Help me. And Kayla, me and her, we disagree on some things when it comes to basketball. But for her to be on the side like this just shows you how bad this is. It's bad. And I'm shutting the hell up now. I'm doing it for the Bay Lillard. That they took the lead in the fourth quarter, but they were up 6. Big dog, they were up 6 with 9 minutes left. Dame was like, all right, watch this. On a broken play, he drains a 3, comes back down, drains another one. Gary Trent Jr. Bro, help me, y'all. We'll talk, bruh. I go as far as to say this series ain't lasting a week, bruh. This series is over in 5, 6 because I'm being respectful. The Lakers have no shot. I can't quite hear you. Even Siri was like, LeBron need help. Help that boy. Help him, please. The size. Wait a minute. The size of the Portland Trail Blazers is a problem. Look, James, if the Lakers come back and win this series, brother, I will personally call. I will get your number from Big Dog. I will call you and I will apologize on the air. I will put you on speaker in the middle of a stream. I will call you and I will apologize. Big Dog, Big Dog knows I keep my word when it comes to this stuff. In the middle of a stream, I will call you on my phone. I will ask Big Dog for your number. I will dial your number and I will apologize to you. But your boys are going home in 5 games. 6 because I'm being nice, but I will call you.
James, what do you predict? We know you think the Lakers are going to win, but in how many games? What's everybody's predictions? Kayla, I know you said yours. Alan, what's your predictions for the series? I'm going to say Lakers in 7 just to be different than you. That was some rant.
That wasn't a rant. That was just I'm looking for I'm
waiting for the call.
I will call you. I will call you.
6 games, Lakers.
James, if the Lakers win in 6, if the Lakers win in 6, brother, I will invite you live on the air with us on this show. I will email you a link so you can join us live as a guest. Help me, y'all. You see, they got the jersey for the. You can't do that. You can't tempt fate. And wait a minute. I'll say this: they got the jerseys already for the second round. If you so confident, why you didn't do it in the first round? What, you scared? You scared? Nah. So, Alan, you going Lakers in 6? We see what's up. We see what's up. I ain't mad at it. I listen. I welcome the banter. I welcome the debate. But, bruh, what Martin said, they ain't got to go home, but they got to get the hell up out of here. That's what they're gonna be saying after 6 games. Listen, first of all, whoa. I'm not even going to address that asinine comment you just made. I'm not doing that. But I will say he's top 5, but he ain't the GOAT, and I'll leave it at that. But anyway, what are you looking forward to in this hockey game tonight?
I'm really looking forward to see how the Canadians come out. Like, if they're going to even... if they're... Go ahead.
I didn't even do that. Kayla, why you did that to him for? Wait. Why you do that to him? Why you do that to him for, Kayla? Yo! Nah. Kayla, why you... I didn't do that. Keep going, big dog. Damn.
No, if the Canadians come out fighting, or do they just kind of give up? I think Carolina certainly put up a fight. Columbus definitely didn't want to lose, and especially if you're coached under Torts, there's giving up or like just wanting to get out of the bubble. That ain't even in his acronym, in his vocabulary. I'm sure he had that team ready to go, but listen, Tampa was the better team. They won in overtime. Arizona, I mean, good God. It's 6-0 at the end of 2 periods. You can already, they gave up. Like, I'm watching some of this period, and I'm just like, yeah, they flat out gave up. But I want to see if, and a lot of people I'm listening to Toronto radio today, nobody thinks they really have a shot, which I don't think so either, but I think they're going to at least put up an effort.
Play hard. Give me some. Right.
I'm going to look, though, for, like, Brendan Gallagher, Shea Weber, one of the veterans to really step up and come up big in this game. Carey Price has to be huge.
Right.
Carter Hart, we already know what, like, he's just not human. We already know what he is.
You had your one human game.
Yeah, the 5-0, which was a rarity for him.
But the next game, he was like, oh, no, shut up. Your boys...
But I expect a big game from your boy Claude Giroux, and I have a feeling Sean Couturier gonna have a big game.
Ooh.
Okay. Canadians win.
Okay.
Make it a little interesting.
By the way, I got the Yankees and Rays on. No score, end of the first inning. Really, before you finish.
Yeah.
I just got to say this, man. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. Garrett Cole's pitching tonight, so this should be fun. But I'm gonna say this. I think Philly wins. I think Philly wins 5-2. I think Carter Hart plays well. I just think Philly got the momentum, man. They were the hottest team in the bubble. They were the hottest team before we got back. But if the defense shows up and gives you anything, it's really gonna. It's hard for me to see Philly lose. It really is. It's hard. John, stop. You see what your cousin just did? You see what he just did?
John.
You see what he just did? He went to the Mike Greenberg School of Jet fan.
I love the confidence, Skip. I love it, but he ain't the GOAT yet. Gotta give the kid time. Yes, limited turnovers because that could hurt you in a playoff game.
This dude just said Sam Darnold. John, I you know what? I love you, man. You're confident. His confidence is disrespectful. He was like, you know what? My quarterback.
I love it. I love the confidence, and he thinks the Jets are going to do well this year. I love it. He's taking after me.
He's taking after you, but I got news for you there, buddy.
James has to go. Yo, James said the same thing. Oh, Skip, I don't think you gave us your list. We did top 5 QBs the other day.
What was?
Give us your top 5. And Alan, too, I don't think you gave us yours. Give us your top 5 QBs. All right, relax. With Sanchez. Jesus. Oh, and yo, why? What, Kayla? Why you gotta go there?
1-0 Rays. G-Man Troy just.
All you could do is laugh about it, right? Like it's been the number 1 worst play on SportsCenter for the last 10 years.
I mean, he ran into his own lineman's backside. That's hysterical.
I mean, not for me, but
Emilio. So real quick, guys, while Johnny Boy gets his list together, would you guys be interested? And let us know in the comments. Give us feedback. Would you be interested in a Q&A episode where you just hear us talk about how we met, what sports we like, asking us all these questions? Because here's one thing that me and Big Dog are striving to do. We are striving to make this show the most complete show we can make it. We want to give you guys a chance to get to know us. And this is not just for us to sit here and flap our gums for as many hours as we do. We want you to be engaged. We want you to know us. We want you to get to vibe with us. So please, if you have questions or if you have concern or anything you want to know about me or Big Dog or us together in general, how we thought of this show, you want to know all of that, please, man, give us your feedback. We'd love to hear it. Yes,
absolutely. Tell us how we became fans of the teams and sports we love so dear. Just get to know us too in general, what we like, what we don't like. I think it could really be fun. We won't be streaming during a game. It'll just be me and Stephen talking and, really responding to you guys. Answering all your questions and how we, like Stephen said, how we became friends. And Emilio, you were there for that. So how and why you started the show? Very good question. Do we answer that now or save it for the Q&A?
Well, if you guys want a Q&A episode, do us a favor. Drop us a line in here or drop us a line on the Facebook page, the Twitter page at Nick and Steph SH1. We will answer these questions. We will answer it. And
great idea.
We will do that. This will be a special episode. We'll stream a game, but this Q&A show will just be about us interacting with you guys. Whatever questions you want to ask. Listen, I'll even go as far as to say this. I don't say this much publicly because I don't want people to have sympathy. I'm in a wheelchair and I love sports and I treat sports Sports is my safe haven from my physical struggles and whatever I am dealing with. If you want to ask me about that, I am open to it. How do I deal with my disability? If you know anybody with a disability, show them these videos. Show them that anything is possible. If you love something so much and you got a support system and you got great friends that love you and support you and want to see your vision come true, like this guy, my co-host here, anything is possible. So please, no question is off limits. And all I'll say is, don't make it political because we will block and ban you. I do not.
No political questions or what party we are part of or associate. None of that.
Don't do any of that. But you can get as personal with us outside of politics as you like.
Yes. We want to keep Joe Nate. Okay.
All right. He went all dressed.
Love it. Great list.
Solid. I ain't gonna kill you.
Check quarterbacks. That is a solid list, although Sam shouldn't be on there in my opinion. But
not yet. Let him do a little bit more work. But I respect it.
Honestly, Sanchez should be on that list. Just that's why Sanchez could be on there, Skip.
Here comes James. I see
but
it.
I love it, Skip. I love it. Yo, Testaverde was my guy. And Pendleton, too, when I was a kid.
There you go, Johnny boy.
I'm a little too – I didn't get to watch Ken O'Brien, but I seen highlights. Should have drafted Marino, but that's a story for another day.
Lord,
O'Brien was solid. He wasn't horrible.
Good Lord.
Yeah, but Joe Willie, unbelievable. Great quarterback.
Best advice I got was if you love what you're doing, chances are others will love what you're doing too. You know what? I respect that, Alan. And we do love what we do. And that's why we do it every single day for you guys. And that's why we put in the time and the effort and we promote like crazy, guys, because we want people to know what we're doing. And so and that's why we work as hard as we work. But please let us know before we get off this topic. If you want a Q&A episode, we're all for it.
I'm sorry to cut. We'll put up, whether me or Stephen do it, we'll say questions for Q&A episode. And you guys can comment on Twitter and Facebook and put all your questions and we'll do it that way. But even in general, when we're on live,
right,
you can ask us on the spot. We don't mind it.
Because I this is something that I really want to take our time with. Because I think you guys deserve, as much content as we can give y'all. Because here's the thing. We can sit here and talk about sports all day. But then we'll be just two bozos from Brooklyn talking about sports. We don't want to be two bozos from Brooklyn talking about sports. We want you guys to feel as though you know us. You can come to us. If you're having a rough day, we want to be your safe haven.
Yes.
Please. Let this show, and I say it all the time to the new viewers when we have new viewers and the viewers that are watching now, welcome to the family, because this is what we want it to be. We want it to be a family. We want you guys to know that you can listen, even if you DM us or you DM the show and like you want to have a dialogue about a topic, or you want to ask us our feelings on such and such topic, or you want to know why me and this psychopath became friends, please ask. We'll tell you.
Yes.
The only way you'll get to know us better is if you allow us to get to know you.
Yeah.
About that.
And we want to be that safe haven, as Stephen mentioned. And for a lot of us, right? We're all sports fans, and sports, when people, that annoys the both of us, whether it's our parents or people don't get why we love sports like this much and get emotional about it, happy, sad, whatever the emotion is at the time. Like, sports means something, and it is like something separate from, reality, and it's just a time where you can relax, have fun, and just enjoy. And
oh man, the trip to 7-Eleven is something that I will tell. There's a story I will tell, but I will dumb it down, and it won't be what the original story was, but
Because
I won't tell it now. But during the Q&A episode, if somebody asks about the 7-Eleven trip, I'll tell you. Ask the question. It's one of the best stories you'll ever hear in your life.
it is a great story. You told me it a while back.
I told him this story, and I'd never seen him laugh so hard in his life. I told him this story, and we were on FaceTime, and he puts the phone down. He starts banging on his pillow, and he's like, please, make it stop. I can't stop laughing. Please, make it stop. Make it stop. He was begging me to make it stop. It was one of the most hysterical things he's ever heard.
Hey, I mean, if you love sports gambling, as long as it's legal and it's all good, then
Atlanta game just got postponed. Wow. Is it due to rain, or is there other things that are going on that
I know many people enjoy it and they like looking at the lines and figuring out the math and the numbers and all that. So, but like for me and Stefan, like say watching games, same with me, watching games, it's fun. It takes my mind off of things, and I'm a big sports radio guy and sports podcasts. That's another thing that makes me feel good. It's calms me down. And
well, I'm gonna break a little bit of news here. We're gonna break a little bit of the fourth wall.
Okay.
And I know what we want this to turn into. The Nick and Steph show is eventually going to turn into a podcast where you can see us. But if you just want the audio and you want to hear us laugh, we're working on that, folks. We've had discussions and we're working on it. We probably won't do nothing right away. We probably want to build up the following more first. But please, if you guys would like an audio version of this better, we're working on that as well. Yeah, man. The stories I can tell you about Kayla, the scrape she got me out of when I was a youngin', you would. Oh man. I love you, Kayla. She is. Listen, to I don't mean to share all the secrets, but Kayla is one of the main reasons why we're doing this show. Kayla was like, listen, man, you guys got something. You guys should, put it out there for the people. And so thank you, Kayla. And
thank you.
She is an honorary VIP member of the Nick and Steph show. When we make cards and jackets and all this stuff, the first couple jackets will be sent to, Kayla, because she's Nick and Steph show through and through. So we appreciate the love. We appreciate the support. I appreciate the counsel because she's had my back, since day one. So, hey man, enough of the mushy stuff. Yankees down 1-0 to Tampa. Tyler Glasnow looking dominant early, and Garrett Cole just hung a changeup, and G-Man Choi hit it all the way to Jersey. So 1-0 Tampa, bottom of the second inning.
Also, during this show, I forgot to mention in the beginning, we're doing a top 5 soccer players of all time. If you like soccer, give us a list if you want of your top 5. I know, Skip, you don't like soccer, so you're not going to give one. That's all good. James, you're not a big soccer guy, but a little bit. I kind of got you into it a little bit. If you want to come up with a list, you can. If not, all good. So, and we're going to do more lists this week. And
the yo, I'm assuming the yo is a good yo. What is the yo for? The yo.
I'm waiting for the next response.
I'm flabbergasted.
Intrigued?
I'm flabbergasted by the yo.
You're
flabbergasted. Flabbergasted.
So, are you nervous already that the Yankees are down 1-0?
Nope.
Good. I thought you were going to say yes for a minute. I'm like, please don't say yes. It's only, the second inning?
Yeah. Oh God. Listen, kids watch this show. Kids. What's wrong with you, you filthy animal? We shouldn't be laughing, but that's funny. Kids are watching this. Kids. Like my niece and nephew can't watch this episode. I gotta skip this comment now. You know what? You know what? You know what? You kill me, man. Kids are watching the show. Kids. Yeah, my niece and nephew can't watch this goddamn episode. Talking about, what's wrong with you, man? What is wrong with you? I'm not worried about it. It'll be back Sunday. I'm not worried about it.
Top QB.
Ooh, all Redskins there.
Okay. Great. Joe Theismann and Doug Williams, great.
Joey
Sonny Jurgensen, I don't know too much about him, but of course Joe Theismann and Doug Williams I know about. I like it. The specific team list, that's cool too. Like my cousin did top 5 Jet QBs. You did top 5 Washington football team quarterbacks now. Kayla, who are your top 5 Eagle QBs of all time? And James, if you're still there, who would be your top 5 besides Mark Sanchez? We know he's on the list already. Top 5 Jet quarterbacks, because I know you gave us top 5 all time in general, but top 5 Jet QBs.
Yeah, give us your list, bro.
Mine would be exactly like John's, except I'd actually have Sanchez on there.
Darnold is a little much. It's a little much there.
Hopefully Darnold will be that good one day. But everyone was crowning him, Joe Willie the day he got drafted.
You want me to tell that story?
Oh God! Save it for the Q&A or tell it now.
What do you want to do? It's up to you.
That one we could do now.
I'm not doing that. LOL.
No, why? I'm kidding. Amelia, who are your top 5 Giant QBs of all time? Top 5 Giant QBs.
Gina, thank you for the love, Gina. We appreciate
Thank you.
it. I appreciate it. Thank you. You guys are funny. It's a great show.
Thank you, James. Thank you, man, for the support. We appreciate it.
Listen, tell your brother and sister that we're about to disown them as viewers of our previous podcast if they don't come through and help brothers out.
We want to make this a space, and we talked about before, me and him off the air, but me and Stephen, we talked about it. Just we want to keep this an open space and just for you guys to talk sports and just just like we're having a regular conversation, just hanging out. Just enjoying the sports.
Yeah, just listen, man.
Having friendly debates and top 5 lists, and
even if you know nothing about sports, come on, we're gonna make you laugh.
Yeah, that's guaranteed. Because every now and then we may throw an impression in there. We might talk about food or other things besides sports too. So,
Randall, Nick, Ron Carson, and McNabb.
Really, Carson Wentz. McNabb definitely. Nick Foles
Oh,
Great.
that's
QB.
guaranteed. He's one of the
Randall Cunningham, absolutely.
and big dog guys. There should be. First of all, what a I gotta cut you off. What a play by Gio Urshela in the Rays dugout. Just made a catch in the Rays dugout. His body was over the railing and he caught the ball.
I could have did that
You know
back
what?
in the day.
You know what? You got some panache there. I wouldn't say the words I usually use because, like I said, there's kids watching this show. Psycho. Jesus.
Sims, Eli, Kerry Collins, Hostetler, Cannell.
2-0 Rays. Mike Zunino, solo shot. Yankees down 2-0. Top third.
Solid list, Emilio. Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, Pele. On
Yeah, Foles is his boy.
no, Kayla had Foles on there. All right, hopefully that pops up again because I didn't get to read the whole top 5 soccer playlist. Okay. Beckham, Neymar, interesting. No Maradona, interesting.
See, I'm a novice at this topic, so I'm just going to butcher it. I might not even give a top 5 because I suck.
Go for it. If you want to, I'm not going to.
I mean, you're the soccer guy. I can't just,
You know a little bit.
Listen, when it comes to soccer, I'm a pug. All right?
All right. Alan gave the top 5. I'm going. Oh my goodness. Pele in no really particular order, but I think you got to go Pele and Diego Maradona. Pele, of course, national team Brazil. Clubs he played for was Santos in the Brazilian league. He also played for the New York Cosmos way back in the day when they used to play actually at the old Giant Stadium. 3-time World Cup winner. Brazilian league champion 6 times. He was the top scorer in the Brazilian league 3 times. I mean, the list could go on and on. I could, like, Diego Maradona, too, same thing. Won the World Cup. He's won in the Argentine league, won in the Italian league.
All good, Alan. All good.
All good. He's won with Barcelona. He won the UEFA Cup. David Beckham also, too, because he was a big part of why I got into soccer. I mean, the biggest reason watching Italy win the World Cup in 2006, that was the biggest. But then Beckham coming to the LA Galaxy a year later, yeah, the hand of God. And that goal still
as we like to say in Spanish, la mano de Cristo. La mano de Cristo. Oh, no, I'm lying. La mano de Dios.
David Beckham has won, played for Man U, Real Madrid, the LA Galaxy, Milan, PSG.
Okay, with the Real
Madrid.
Real Madrid. He even rolled the R's.
And Barcelona.
You heard the R's? Real Madrid.
Played for England as his national team.
We international out here, baby.
Won everywhere he's went. If I had to save my life with one free kick, I would pick David Beckham to do it.
Oh, you're using my line, okay?
Well, you know.
Okay.
You're a Real Madrid or Real Madrid fan?
Yeah.
I mean, good pick.
Then. Using my voyage. Okay.
And I think you got to add, just because of how many Ballon d'Ors they won, which is like basically an MVP award. They've won practically, Messi's really only been with Barcelona, but Ronaldo has played in Sporting Lisbon, Man U, Real Madrid. He's played, he's on Juventus. He's won everywhere, Real Madrid and DC United. By the way, I want to go to their new stadium. Have you been yet, Audi Field? Because it looks really beautiful. I'd like to go. I've been to a few MLS stadiums already. I've been to a few also in Europe. Man U, yep. Yeah, Ronaldo, I mean, that's really when I started to get into soccer. Ronaldo was on that team, Paul Scholes, Ryan Giggs. It's all right. I got it when this pandemic is
When
over.
COVID ends, we're gonna go. This is a promise we intend to keep. Me and this guy are gonna take trips to 4 cities, hang out with the listeners of the show, go to a game with the listeners of the show. What do you think about a live show after the show to talk to us? Let us know if you want us to do that idea, because
That would be awesome.
we'll start working on some things. Okay.
But that's my top 5: Pele, Maradona, Beckham, Ronaldo, and Messi. So I think at the end of the day, I mean, Ronaldo and Messi, I mean, they're right up there with Pele and Maradona. Their stats and the amount of trophies they won, it's insane. Same thing with Beckham.
Yeah.
Oh, Zlatan, I can't stand the guy. Super talented player, but arrogant as heck. But he delivers.
So he's arrogant. I would like him.
Yeah, that's why I can't stand. I don't like any of the arrogant players. Road trip, yeah, DC. Definitely.
He's arrogant though. He might kind of lag if he's
I
arrogant.
want to go to Kayla. The Philadelphia Union Stadium looks awesome. I know it's like 20 minutes outside the city, but it looks awesome.
By the way, 1 minute, which means 1 minute, but we say 1 minute. I'm gonna go turn my light on a minute.
Okay.
So you can see me. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, looking a little dark back there.
Pitch black.
We need the light.
Do darkness.
But yeah, that sounds good, Alan. Because I, of course, watch games on TV when they're playing at DC, but I haven't been there yet. I've been to, of course, Red Bull Arena here in Jersey. I've been to the new Yankee Stadium for an NYCFC Red Bulls game. I've been to TFC Stadium, BMO Field. That's really nice. But the two best atmospheres, I've been to CenturyLink for a Sounders game. Amazing. March to the stadium and everything, like real European feel. And Bank of California Stadium, the brand new stadium in downtown LA. Sick atmosphere, tailgating before the game.
Really?
The fan section was, oh my God, the whole time jumping up and down, just fun. A lot of fun. How's the atmosphere at DC United's games? Is it good? Is it that same type of European feel? Because I know to be totally frank, the Red Bulls games and NYCFC, the Derby game was cool because it was a Derby, but Philly and Dallas, yes. I really want to go to Eagles-Cowboys game in Philly badly. Just because I've heard so many stories of the craziness that goes on, and I know the Eagles, you guys have an awesome atmosphere down there. I also want to attend a Flyer playoff game.
Listen, I would root for the Eagles.
Me too. Just I'm there.
I would root for the Eagles because I hate Dallas so much. I would root for the Philadelphia Eagles. Not that now that I'm not a supporter of the New York Giants, I don't care what they do. I don't care. I would personally root.
You ever really hate them all that much, or not? It was always Dallas, right?
Dallas is the scum of the earth. If Dallas franchise went out of business, I wouldn't cry one bit. I would not cry. I would not cry.
Yeah, let's yes, insanity. I'm all for that. I love it. Yeah, Phillies, and it was so quiet. Oh, yeah, James, I know it's your NFC team. You're always a big Cowboy guy. Well, a lot of Jet fans are because the Cowboys are the Giants' rivals, and a lot of – and Emilio, I think you told us that story of you're not old. I'm not saying you're old, but you are a little older than me and Stephen. But you were saying how back, in the day, like when the Jets and Giants were horrifically bad,
Right.
the Jet fans would go for Dallas.
Right.
And the Giant fans would go for the Steelers because they were both so good back in the day. And that's still probably the case. A lot of Giant fans are probably still like have an AFC team, which are the Steelers, and Jet fans also love Dallas. I personally don't. I mean, I don't really care what Dallas does, but their fans are annoying. But I mean, like, they really don't affect the Jets in any way, so I don't have no beef with them or anything like that. It's for real. I've heard stories about the link. If you wear that or any opposing jersey, I remember even when the Jets went there a couple of years ago, and like even a little kid, he dumped like a thing of popcorn on a Jet fan's head. I mean, I know worse things have happened to fans than that, but I know if you're wearing an opposing team's jersey, you will get.
Listen, I heard is there a jail cell in Lincoln Financial Field that they take patrons to if they get too rowdy? Is this true? You didn't hear about this? That they got like a little holding area for fans that are being too rowdy? Kayla, you got anything on that? Is that true? Now I'm intrigued because I've heard stories.
That's savage.
Yo. Oh, at Veteran Stadium they were.
That place too was, oh my God. Yes, yeah. I remember you telling us, Emilio. That was an interesting fact. Because I knew, of course, back in the day in New York, there were a lot of Cowboy and Steeler fans, but I just thought, or we just thought, because they were just that good, but they were Jet or Giant fans, but they just had to choose another team because both New York teams are horrendous. Yeah, NYCFC versus Red Bulls with no fans, going to be weird. And then Saturday night, too, well, Saturday afternoon in LA, but yeah, the LA Derby, no fans, that's going to be really strange because oh my God, those games look insane. The atmosphere, NYCFC versus Red Bulls is okay. It's not like the greatest atmosphere, believe it or not.
Maybe there is one. I've never seen it. I've heard stories. That's why I asked.
Yeah, I'd love to go Flyers game. Eagle. I've been to Citizens Bank. Kayla, it's beautiful. Love that stadium.
Beautiful
I
yard.
think like when it first opened, because I went in 2005. I was a little kid. But I remember it was a really nice stadium. But I know, James, you're always a big Romo guy, though, so you had a soft spot always for Dallas. Huge Romo fan, from what I can recall back in the day.
Tony Romo. Tony Romo.
Oh, God. Remember the first time you called into the show and you...
I'll tell that story, too. If it's in the Q&A, I'll tell that story.
Yes, yeah. Well, what... Yeah, let's... Because that's a good story. Emilio remembers that one, but we're going to save it for... Wow, Fitzy. How many games do you think he's going to last for the Dolphins this year? Over under?
6.
6? I was thinking that like 5 or 6 games, and then Tua comes in. Yeah, because do you go with him or you start Fitzy, right? Especially the way he ended the year.
mean, with the division being as close as it is, you might want to start with the veteran quarterback, but at some point, you want to see what you have in Tua.
Yeah, and plus with the injuries he's dealt with, you don't really want to take that chance. Awesome. It seems like people really want this, so we're gonna do this. God. For my highlight tapes, I can't even have like Jets.
Listen, it's yours. You got to get from a vault. And I got to come out and roll.
Jets, yeah.
Like the old school video where the guy would roll.
Yeah. That's what they would like film practices on, like the old really old cameras.
Right. Oh, and somebody asked me about the Dez Odell fight with Dayon. So that'll be a part of the Q&A, but ask the question about the Dez.
Oh my God, that was epic.
And we'll talk about that as well.
Oh, since we're on the topic of football and everyone, we want your answers too, because I heard this heard this today. The NFL is thinking about a playoff bubble. They're considering it. An executive VP of football ops, Troy Vincent, says, quote, all things are on the table at the moment, unquote. What do you make of that?
Not only are they considering to add more to his reporting, but it's something that they're thinking about doing.
I think it's a smart idea.
And here's the thing. If we're talking about a playoff bubble, that is dead smack in the middle of cold and flu. So that would probably be the smart thing. Fights in 7-Eleven. Got it. All right.
Got it down.
No, there's more stories, though. There's more stories, guys. There's more stories. There's a story of how oh man. Big Dog, you wanna I can't even give nothing away. But there's a story about me and Big Dog. At the radio station, one of the first times I met him, that is so funny. If you hear this story.
Was it the first time we met, that story?
No, we're gonna tell that one, but the other one. When it's when I walked in the studio and I see you behind the glass and you're going mental in the studio, you remember this?
Oh yeah.
We're not gonna
AJ, what's up?
Holy cow, he's alive. How are you, buddy?
Showing that Dallas love. A little bit there, AJ, a little bit.
They couldn't beat the Eagles. Stop it.
Oh, man, a little Cowboy-Eagle rivalry here.
Stop it now. Don't do that. That's bad. She said they couldn't even. Wow, that's bad. AJ, how are you, man? It's been a long time.
What's up, man? Good to hear from you.
I hope you're well. I hope everybody in the family's well.
Yes.
I hope we do get football season just so we can bust your chops about Dallas. I do miss that. We're good, man.
We're hanging in there.
All is well. We started this new endeavor, me and this guy. So follow us on the socials at Nick and Steph Show on Facebook, at Nick and Steph SH1 on Twitter. So follow the socials, and we'll follow you back for sure, man. Definitely. Oh my God, Kayla. All right, who the Sixers are losing that bad that you had to come out and just torch everybody? They hurting you that bad, Kayla? Damn, girl. I mean, I know we all about the spice, but
AJ, answer him back.
All right, one thing I will say though, keep it nice, guys. No profanity laced rants. Just keep this nice, all right?
All in good fun. And the past 2 years, Dallas did sweep. Yeah, the past 4 meetings, Dallas won against Philly.
Like I said,
I'm just saying, I heard that the other day, and
keep it nice, guys. We gonna have kids watching.
No, James, you're right. Yeah, the past 4 meetings, Dallas did beat Philly. but that could change this year. We'll see.
Listen, we don't need. All right, easy with the easy. We want people to come back, not push them away. Easy. And I applaud the competitive spirit, but
it's official. Colorado moving on. Arizona out, which we all knew.
I mean, when you're down 6-0 at the end of the second period, before the, come on now, man.
You know they wanted out of that bubble.
They're like, yeah, I'm out. We get
Padre 2 goal. Yo, Toronto.
See, I'm leaving. Y'all about to kick me off my own live. This is crazy. Be good, y'all. Be good. By the way, the honky tonk man, Luke Voigt, went deep again tonight. So it's 2-1 Rays, top 4. For those who don't know who the honky tonk man is, go Google some 80s wrestling, the honky tonk man. Would you want an all wrestling in top 5 at some point? Let us know. I'm open to that.
James, I don't know if he still is, but I know James and AJ used to be big wrestling fans.
Really?
Very big, yes. So we could do that. Top 5. I mean, I'll participate. I'm not into it no more, but I used to be.
Me neither. Wrestling now is a throsh.
Emilio, that I know you're a big wrestling guy still. That's a good question, Emilio. Gary Bettman does not know yet. I would think Toronto. If I had to guess, but I could be wrong. But I think Toronto is where the Stanley Cup Final will be held.
Yes to a wrestling top 5. Then we'll do it.
Awesome.
We'll do it.
Wow, 7-1. The Avalanche beat the Coyotes. Good God.
That's what you call getting taken to the woodshed, yes, because you getting that behind whoop.
As The Rock would say, they opened up a can of you know what. I'm not going to say the rest, but The Rock was my dude. He's already, spoiler, he's gonna be number 1 on my list. Love The Rock.
Oh, you're going Rocky, Yankee. Going Rocky there.
But yeah, we're gonna do wrestling. That's a good idea. We did soccer today. We're still gonna do top 5 radio broadcasters, either nationally or locally.
I'm all for that. Please, yes, give us ideas.
Top 5 sports movies. Yeah, we have many ideas that we're gonna go through. And if you guys have let me ask you guys out there, the viewers, what are some other top 5s that we didn't mention, but that you guys want us to do? Because we're both very curious.
Yes, please. The more the merrier. I'm for it.
Because I know Stephen said, and I'm more than happy to do any food-related list. I'm down. Yeah, food. Well, I mentioned sports movies in general. I'm a big movie buff. TV shows, all of it. Whatever you the viewers, whatever you guys want.
Yeah, I'm looking for some new stuff on Netflix. So if you got any suggestions, drop it in the comment section. Because beat like a government mule, to quote the great Jim Ross.
Remember the Titans? Great movie.
Coach Carter.
Yeah.
Okay. We're getting somewhere with these lists, eh? We're getting somewhere there.
We are. I already have an idea of what my top 5 would be for top 5 sports movies.
Top 5 sports movies. Ooh, here's another one.
Okay.
Top 5 actors in sports movies.
Okay. Oh, top 5 characters, like sports movie characters. Okay.
Right.
Top 5 Jets of all time.
All right.
We did that the other day.
All right.
Top 5 sports rivalries.
All right. I'm digging that.
Kayla, great one. I love it.
Kayla, we're doing that. Thank you.
Yes. I'm a huge rivalry guy.
I'm not, but just for the sake of show and
AJ, if you want to give us, because you're a Cowboy fan, like give us your top 5 Cowboys or any of your other teams. We're down for that. Or top 5 we're doing today. And you can even give it to us now. Your top 5 Cowboy quarterbacks of all time. Yeah, sports rivalries. That's an awesome one.
Kayla coming with the heat today. I see you, Kayla. She coming with that smoke.
That's a tough one. I mean, because there's a lot. Shooter McGavin, classic. Happy Gilmore. I would consider that a sports movie, sports comedy. Why not? Love Adam Sandler.
My shoes tight. I hope I don't get any fight. Back to school.
Oh, Billy Madison.
Back to school. Thank you. Try it out. Thank you. Cubs versus the Curse. No. He really went there. Cubs versus the Curse. Why? Who did that? Who did what drop was that? Why?
Is it wasn't that Donnie?
Why?
Tony Romo over Roger Staubach and Troy Aikman?
Oh,
interesting.
That's what you call sacrilege. A little sacrilege there.
I mean, it's your list, your opinion. Like, you want to pick Romo as number 1? Cool.
Listen, you're entitled to it. I ain't mad at it.
I'd go Staubach. And then Aikman number 2.
My shoes tight. I hope I don't get in a fight. Back to school.
What other lists? Give us some other ideas.
I saw that movie. Hidden Gems is good.
Uncut, yeah.
Horrible ending.
Comebacks. That's another great one.
You're at one. Let's go.
Oh my God.
Oh, ask about that. Ask about the night we were at City Field and Big Dog almost became a Met fan again full time.
And then they broke my heart yet again.
And then ask about the Sunday horror show that followed. Back to school.
Yeah, but the rivalry one, oh my God.
Yeah, we'll be here like 90 years with that one because there's so many different ones.
Yeah, top 5. Wow.
I'm just inviting more people to join us.
There you go. Kayla, how you feeling? Puck's about to drop. Flyers Canadians. This could be the 4th straight game today where a team, gets eliminated. Ooh, quick start for Montreal. Brendan Gallagher said he's got to step up today. He already has a shot on goal. Philly's starting to get physical.
Yeah, what do you see for that series, real quick, before we get rolling? And Yankees down 2-1, top of the fourth.
Oh boy, heart attack.
When the ninth inning comes, you might get one. I said that the other day.
You did, Stephen, yeah.
Were you done reading that? I'll put it back up.
No, I was. Oh, you have control of that. I didn't even know. Interesting. You should be, Kayla.
No, yeah, I control it. Who? Like if a comment gets too crazy, we just hit the skip button.
Like Emilio's.
Yeah, I had to. I'm like, yo, I read the beginning. I'm like, fam, there's kids watching the show. Ease up. Oh, we can't tell this. Oh, ask about the Four Corners.
Oh.
Ask about the Four Corners promo when we were coming back. Ask about that one, and we'll tell you about the Four Corners.
That was an epic day.
We'll tell you about that. And we'll tell you how Big Dog almost went crazy and jumped over a table to get to me to give me a hug. We'll tell you all about that story. He was so excited that all I saw was his arms coming around me to hug me, and I didn't know where his arm was coming from.
And we'll also give stories about sports moments, whether we were together or not. Like our teams had an amazing win or something like that, and we just went absolutely berserko. Because I know Stefan's got a few of those. I do as well.
No, there was one story. All right, I'll tell you one because we're hiding all the good stuff. But I'll tell you one. He called me the night of Week 17 against Buffalo. He called me. He's like, "You got time to talk?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Oh, no. Wait, was that the night game or the last game of the season?
That was the last game of the season because we had the show the next day.
Sunday afternoon game, yeah.
Yeah, he goes, "You got time to talk?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Bro, the Jets did it again to me, bro. I was all excited about this game. All excited, and I got to do the accent because it just doesn't do it justice if I don't. I'm all excited, fired up, ready to go. And all of a sudden, Fitzpatrick decides, and this was his exact quote, "Yeah, let's throw it into double coverage." And I'm like, somebody's not happy. And all of a sudden, all I remember saying was, "They do it to me every year. I get excited. I get invested. I buy new Jet stuff. And what do I get? A kick square in the ass." I'm like,
1-0 Montreal.
wow.
Yes, good times at WKRB.
The next day, to finish off the story, he comes in with a sandwich and like 6 pounds of chocolate. I'm like, "You good, Dan?" "No. I don't want to talk about it."
My feelings. Wow, great shot off the. What have we been saying? Shot off the boards. Ooh. Gets a rebound and scores.
Oh, Ed Kranepool.
Oh, epic! Shouts out to Don LaGreca.
Donnie Beans. Ed Kranepool.
That's probably his best rant. He's had a few great ones, but the Ed Kranepool is
I
classic.
thought they were gonna get the defibrillator for him. I'm like, can somebody help this guy? Can somebody help this guy?
There's nothing good.
The line that killed me was at the end. They killed Gil Hodges. They killed Gil Hodges. I'm like, no. Don't get
me right. Ed Kranepool. We can't do it justice. You gotta hear Don's.
Listen, we're gonna drop the link on the YouTube channel. But that,
if you never watched it, it's
epic. God, epic. But the line, "They killed Gil Hodges." And I don't like Michael K, but his facial expression at the end of that story.
Him and Peter lost it.
Nothing
Actually,
good.
was Rosenberg on that day? It might have just been him. No, yeah, he was on Rosenberg.
Nothing good. Nothing good ever comes from nothing good.
Philly playing physical early here.
They kill. That's just epic. That is just epic.
I've had a few big rants on the show. I mean, we all have, but
No, the one rant that was hysterical was ask about it. Just put in the questions. Tell us more about the Chris Ivory rant. That I even looked at you with the puppy dog like,
yeah,
like what?
and they were mostly Jet rants. I mean, of course, but
Yeah, you look like I'm like, can somebody help him? Get him some
yeah, you could go AJ with Pennington or because Sanchez. Listen, 2 back-to-back championship appearances, and his stats are not as bad as we would think. But Pennington, you could go even Testaverde. He's also up there on one of the best passing leaders on NFL history. But Pennington and Sanchez, I would have on the list. I'd have Namath, definitely number 1. And you'd have Testaverde, Pennington, Sanchez, and I'd put Ken O'Brien on there. That's my top 5 QB Jets QBs, excuse me. Ooh, this game's getting spicy early here between the Flies and Canadians. Kayla, how you holding up? Down 1-0 early.
Again, Garrett Cole's not Garrett Cole tonight, but he's bending, but he's not breaking.
I mean, that's what you guys really need, right? I mean, of course you want like the Garrett Cole of like a year or 2 ago, but
I mean, look, I'd rather him work through his kinks now and not be great and be dominant in the postseason. So if this is what he's gonna give me during the regular season and I still got a chance to win, I'm for it.
exactly.
I'm for it. Because we get enamored with, oh well, he struck out this many he hasn't lost a decision in a year.
That's insane.
Think about that.
Yeah, not for nothing. The games we watch, I haven't seen Giroux much in this. Oh, almost there.
Ooh.
I haven't seen Giroux do much.
Ooh.
Good question. Wow.
I'm a Yankee fan, but I'm rolling with Jake. Slightly rolling with Jacob deGrom.
I'd roll with DeGrom too, but that's kind of just being Met boy. But
slightly, it's hard. It's hard for me to do it.
Awesome though. But DeGrom is just always. I mean, they're both consistent.
If the Mets ever scored him runs,
they're like neck and neck to me. It's very hard to pick one or the other. If you're looking at it down the middle.
If the Mets ever scored Jacob deGrom runs, he'd be the best pitcher in the game. And Cole would be a close, second. Jacob deGrom is unbelievable. Yankee fandom aside, that guy, and you know I've fallen over Jacob deGrom. I've fallen over the guy.
Yeah.
Listen, I did a skit on 27 Up, my son Jake. When they were about to pay and Rick played the Godfather, my son Jake, he played the Godfather music. Shouts out to Rick.
Yes.
It's like I've fallen over the guy. That's how great he is. The guy is. It's almost unfair. It's criminal how they don't score that guy any runs. There should be an investigation into the Mets offense. Why they don't score so many. There should be an APB out for the entire organization. What does this guy got to do to get run support?
Oh, I think it was the soccer segment. A soccer segment, not hockey. Wait, all you guys did was laugh.
Oh yeah, when he talked about all the Swiss and we couldn't hold it together. It was literally like a segment of laughs. I was almost on the floor.
By the way, update on tomorrow's time for the Islander game, 8 o'clock sharp, prime time. Isles, Washington, tomorrow, game 5, and then Calgary, Dallas, 10:30 tomorrow night. Surprised they didn't make it earlier, but
I mean, for the purpose of the show, we would have liked it. To the new viewer that just came in, what's up? Join us. Welcome.
What's up?
Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. Mi casa, su casa. Yeah, you know what? It makes sense. It's a playoff series. You want it in prime time. You want to see your and especially you guys don't get primetime love. So
no,
I'm happy for you guys.
We deserve it.
Or as they say in Jersey, you deserve it.
Oh, I know what one of my top 5 TV shows would be. Speaking of Jersey, Sopranos. Got to be on there, right?
You can't do a Jersey show and not include the Sopranos. What? That's almost like saying he'll be on a 2-on-1 breakaway wide open and pass the puck. Like,
and that's crazy because he has a great wrist shot. He's got to use it more. Listen,
his shot, I say it all the time. I'm not blocking that thing. I'm out. I'm all the way out on that. There's some guys that I don't want to stand in front of the net. Like Pulak, nah, out. Out. Oh, but you could deflect it in. Oh, really? My arm will be mangled if I try to deflect in the wrist shot. In the corner, clutching it like a girl. Yeah, oh, deflect it in. Out. Out on that. Out. No gooch. No gooch.
Ooh. Ooh. Philly pressure.
Nah, no gooch. Nope. Like, there's certain things in sports I wouldn't do. Like pitching to Aaron Judge, no gooch. Not doing that. Oh, can I get everybody's opinion on this? What does everybody think about this Fernando Tatis not swinging on 3-0? Please, can we talk about this a second? Because making him apologize after hitting a missile the other way. Jace Tingler, the manager of the Padres, should be drug tested. Fired, drug tested immediately. Oh, you don't do that. That's not good ethical baseball. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Can we get some debate on this, please? Big Dog, what do you think?
It's so ridiculous.
Are you kidding me with the unwritten rules garbage?
That's got to stop, man. Like, you're still playing. There's no mercy rule in baseball. What do you expect the guy to just stop playing? That's what I said in our little group text.
And how many times have we seen games where teams come back in the 8th and 9th inning, score like 7 runs in an inning, and you're like,
how do you expect a guy fastball down the middle? What are you going to do? Come on, man.
First of all, why are you not walking that kid? He's been the hottest pitcher in baseball. Walk him.
Baseball again has got to change if they
and you know I love the game. I'm watching it now. But this is a joke.
It's ridiculous.
A joke.
These unwritten rules.
First of all, what is that? So he can't swing and be competitive 3-0 because you guys can't get people out. At K. Sure, I'll play along.
Exactly.
Thank you. And I'm the biggest baseball fan you'll find, but even I am like, hold up. You got to stop with this unwritten rules garbage. It's garbage. And you know how many players around the game supported him? Trevor Bauer, Amir Garrett, Johnny Bench.
To swing, you mean?
Yeah, Johnny Bench is like, yeah, you get a fastball 3-0, you better be swinging at that pitch. Are you kidding me?
Exactly. Stop. Thank you, Emilio.
We agree. We agree. And honestly, this is why I'm going to say something. If you take the flair away, that's why people in our generation and younger are looking at the sport of baseball and going, I don't care how much you pay me. If I can't express myself and I can't say what I'm feeling, then it's useless.
Right.
It's useless.
Agree.
And Big Dog, you even asked me something during the WBC a couple years back. Is this how it is in certain Latin countries? Yes, because baseball, that's how they grow up playing the game. They grow up playing the game with love, with emotion, with passion. That's what draws you into sports. You cannot tell me that that's not a part of sports. Are you kidding me right now with that? It's a joke. It is an absolute joke, and I'm so out on it. It's not even funny. And honestly, for his manager not defending him, this is the other thing. I think it was wrong for Fernando to swing at that pitch. Oh, really? Really? Listen, there was a funny tweet on Twitter that said Fernando Tatis Jr. He apologized more than any Astro player did during any point of the scandal. It's funny, but it's also sad how a 21-year-old guy has to apologize for being great because we don't know how to see him handle himself. First of all, Fernando Tatis right now, like, there's no way that guy should ever have to apologize for being great at his job. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is why, as much as I love the game, it's losing popularity because of this.
Ooh, big opportunity here, Kayla. Big power play right now, and you got Giroux out there, Provorov, Voracek.
And that's sad. And you know what? One of his teammates should have paid the fine. If I was one of Trevor Bauer's teammates, I'd have said, you know what? I'll pay your fine, wear the cleats, because that's awesome.
MLB is behind the times, AJ. Absolutely.
I agree with you. And here's the thing. To say that, oh, we don't listen, I don't condone anybody getting thrown at, especially at the head. I'm out on that. You know that, Big Dog. We both agree on that. But here's the one thing I'll say. The Astros gotta wear it. You cheat, you gotta wear it. You gotta expect somebody to come in and say, nah, dude, you're getting hit. We're not doing this. You're cheating the game. Period. That's
right.
why I kind of love your view of hockey. Because there is no unwritten rules. We're going to play the game. We're going to do what we're going to do. We're going to police ourselves, and we're not going to let the national media get a hold of it and turn it into something bigger than it should be. This is the problem with media. This is the problem with big.
I mean, hockey don't get huge coverage unless you're in Canada, but I get your point.
Right. I was going to keep going, but let me stop before I alienate you. Let me.
Wow, bad penalty if you're Philly, man. And you're on a power play. You can't take that. Now 4-on-4. Right. How do you do that?
AJ, thank you, AJ.
But not one player gets suspended. It's amazing.
How? And then, you hear Rob Manfred, we got to protect our players. Protect your players from what? They cheated.
That guy's a joke. The league's a joke. I know you love baseball to death, but I'm like,
no, Rob Manfred's
can't take the sport seriously.
Rob Manfred's the worst. I thought Seelig was bad. Selig's not this bad. Manfred's different level. Manfred is a different level of idiot. He's a different level of idiot. There's idiot. Yeah, there's idiot. Then there's it-o. He's an it-o. There's dope, and then there's dope-o. He's a dope-o with an O at the end.
Too funny.
Dope. Yeah.
Oh. Kayla, how we doing? How we holding up? I know it's still early, but that's a bad sequence if you're the Flyers. Like, you can't be doing that. And they were doing good on the power play, and then you take that dumb penalty. Voracek, no less. Not good. You want to finish them off already.
We've seen a lot of that during these hockey playoffs, have we not?
Yeah, really dumb penalties by all teams.
Right.
Topo.
Yeah, exactly. Dopo. Ito. Stupido.
Just there to know at the end.
No, that's how they say Spanish in
Yeah. Ostunado.
Stupido. You know what stupido is? Stupid in Spanish. See, they had the O. But I say with Spanish stupido. El túpido. Next to stupid in the dictionary should be a picture of Rod Manfred's face with a clown nose on it. Clown show. Clown show, Rob Manfred.
Also, another Don quote. Clown show.
That's an interesting little point, Dad.
Yeah.
Interesting. What do you guys think? See, this is what I love. I love the discussion. I love the banter. To the new viewers that are coming in, come in, say hello.
Yes.
How you doing? Listen, we're gonna laugh. We're gonna make you laugh. 2-1 Rays, top of the sixth. Garrett Cole still out there, 79 pitches. And Tyler Glasnow's matching him pitch for pitch, by the way.
Wow. Montreal's a lot of jump. Clown shoot. Oh my God, that one rant. Remember that call of Brian or whatever? And Don went off on him.
Who's your team?
And he's like, Peter, say it with me. Clown show. Clown show. Oh. Wow. Canadians have 2:37 left on this power play. Not good. I haven't heard from Kayla in a few minutes. Hope he's okay. Mets are winning again. Wow.
All right, hell might be freezing over. They're winning again. Break up the Mets, everybody.
Every Yankee Dodger fan hates their guts.
And you know what? Do you blame us? Do you blame the people that hate them? Do you blame us? Yo, that guy, he's a magician. He's unbelievable, that guy. Can we see the game? Interesting. What do you mean? Like, turn the television to the game? I mean, clarify that, Mike. Just to see.
Emilio, that was one of his best. Oh, I crack up every time.
I'm trying to watch the. I see. Um. Well, I'm doing it. We're both doing it on the computer, and I don't think there's a feature to turn any of our screens to the.
That would be cool if we did have a third screen, like with whatever game we were watching. So, like, let's say we were talking about the same game, and then like the viewers could, fix this garbage.
Yeah, and
Nice save by Carey Price. Oh my god.
The whole mic was destroyed. I'm like, Paul.
You just went to maneuver to go. He stopped in the studio. Oh, great.
And then he gets up and leaves.
Fix this garbage.
And he's yelling at Michael, and I'm like, Mike, you gotta do something with him, Mike. Don, you animal.
Birds losing it.
You animal. What's wrong with you, you animal? You animal. What is wrong with you?
That should be another list. Don McGregor's top 5 hits.
Yo, I would dead tag him and tell him to watch.
Yeah. Oh, yo, that's a good idea. And he's one of our favorites. So
Donnie, we're tagging you, okay?
Yep.
We're tagging you.
It's garbage.
The poor microphone was destroyed.
We were allowed to play the audio. Imagine.
No, I'm not trying to get sued.
No, I'm just saying. Imagine we could.
Oh, imagine. Oh,
one would be Ed Crane Pool for sure, definitely. But yeah, fixed. Oh my god, that is a really solid. That would be a cool list.
Ed Crane Pool. And then he said it with the delay. Ed Crane.
Peter, do you know who Ed Crane Pool is? If you don't, that is okay. But do you know who it is? Before you came on the show, have you ever heard of him before?
I'm not making fun of you. That's a legitimate question.
You couldn't pick Ed Crane Pool out of a lineup.
Oh God. Ed Crane Pool. I'm like Donnie Boz. So first of all, I know I haven't talked much about this Yankee game, but I will say Garrett's Cole stuff is good. It's not.
They are. Flyers, they don't look that great.
It's not what I've expected yet, but I'm excited to see where he is because I'm excited. Listen, first of all, it's 2-1 in the 6th. You can't kill the guy. He's been good. But I get the sense that he's struggling to find himself a little bit. I get this sense, and I don't know if he feels that way or if it's just something he's battling internally, but he's struggling to find himself. And usually when that happens, you got to remember he's adjusting to pitching in New York. Can you hear me?
I can, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got the earpods in.
Okay.
No, yeah, it's a little different when you're adjusting to pitching in New York. It's a little bit more of a challenge, and this is why I give the Grom the edge, because the Grom's handled the New York media for a couple years. And granted, you always say it's different pitching for the Mets than it is for the Yankees, but I think the pressure's more on the Mets because as great as he is, he's going to get overlooked because the offense is bad. Where if Garrett Cole has a bad start and he still wins, nobody's really worried about it unless he gets the W. What do you guys think? What do you think, Big Dog?
About who's the better pitcher?
But about your synopsis that
your better synopsis that it's harder pitching for the Yankees than it is the Mets? I'm curious.
Yeah, I can't. I have no favorite player for a rival team. Not one.
Wow. The strike zone was that bad? Now I'm curious. Because if the strike zone, first of all, yeah, what does everybody feel about robo umps? Everybody in here, please let us know. Because that's pretty. That's
Stephen, can you pick a player from a rival team? A favorite like I can't do that.
I can, yeah.
Who would yours be?
Mike,
Back in the 90s, yeah.
Mike, a few others I could do. David Ortiz, which is sacrilegious for me to say, but David Ortiz, yo, ain't nobody more clutch in a big spot than that guy. It's harder to pitch for the Yankees. DeGrom gets the benefit of the doubt when it comes to record.
I could see
Like
that.
last year, he lost. I agree, but it's worth it though. Jacob DeGrom is the clear best pitcher in the National League.
Even though the Mets and Jets are like the supposed lesser team, less popular teams in the market compared to the
Right.
Giants and Yankees, there's still
Right.
pressure on both teams to have
You're
success.
still pitching in New York. That's the thing that gets lost in translation. You're pitching in New York. How many pitchers have we seen come to New York on both teams? Mike Hampton, Carl Pavano,
Yeah,
freaking help me here. Mats now, for example.
yeah.
How many people can't handle pitching in New York? Pitching in New York is different. Wow, so much. I thought they were using Quest-Tech. Quest-Tech is done. No more Quest-Tech. These umpires ain't getting graded.
But the
What is
Jets and Mets have a pretty huge fan base in New
That's
York
what I'm saying.
metro area.
Listen, I've said this from the jump. The Mets have one of the most loyal fan bases in all of sports. And this is the thing. The fact of the matter is no matter how we try to slice it, I personally believe as a Yankee fan, it is harder to play for the Mets. Because whether the Yankees win or lose, they're gonna get criticized. They win, they're gonna get criticized. And that's fan weather fans saying, oh, they need to do this better, they need to do that better, that don't watch them all year. Well, you got diehard Met fans that watch them every day, that criticize them and say they're the worst thing since sliced bread, but they watch because they're loyal. Kenny Rogers, another point. Angel Hernandez should get his umpiring license revoked. He's the worst umpire in the history of baseball. By the way, he should get his license like revoked. What's up, man?
What's up?
2727 Brooklyn. Welcome to the family, man.
Welcome.
Nah, yeah. Even Cece said it on the podcast. Angel Hernandez should not be allowed to umpire playoff games. He shouldn't. He's the worst. He's that bad, bro. He's that bad. And then to hear people say, oh, he's suing Major League Baseball.
Really?
Yeah. Defamation of character. They won't give him any big games. They're singling him out, calling him the worst. Because it's true. You suck. You suck. He's horrible. He's beyond horrible. He's Rapogo. You know what Rapogo is? It was horrendous. I agree. It's crazy. Oh, we can do that. Worst umpire, hockey officials, worst officials in sports.
I don't know hockey referees' names even off the top of my head like you do, you and Emilio with the baseball umps. I don't know how you remember that. That's it. I might remember one hockey referee by name, but that's about it.
Oh, Frankie! That's my boy Frank. Frankie!
What's
How
up?
are you, man? Come on, big dog. You gotta give me one Sparky. Sparky!
He should be in the bubble, man. I miss Sparky.
Sparky!
Keep thinking about that game last night.
Oh God! It's harder for me, bro. Listen, it's harder. Listen, umpiring's hard, but you should not be the center of any game that you umpire. It's like the football officials that there's always this one crew of football officials every year that if you know they're calling games, they're the worst. They're horrible. They're the worst.
Yeah.
I can't think of a crew off the top, but there's been a couple crews that you like.
Screw the Jets every time. That definitely happens.
Oh, I still remember you called me the day that what day was that? When there was a face mask penalty on Austin Seferian Jenkins and they didn't call it. You remember that?
Yeah, the time he got a touchdown and they called it no touchdown because of the stupid football move rule or whatever because it hit the ground and he bobbled it a little. But regain possession, but no, that's not a touchdown in the NFL. All right. Apparently, I don't know football then. Because to me, even if you lose a little possession, but you regain it back and land, listen, naturally, I'm not a scientist, but when you hit the ground, right, with the football, it might move a little bit.
First of all, that whole football move is garbage.
It's insanity. How can you even, that makes no sense. Every touchdown.
Jeff Triplett.
I know Ed Hockley. That's it. Right, they were playing New England, so of course New England's going to get the call. They scored it. You think that was a touchdown? The Dez against Green Bay?
It should have been.
Yep.
And I'm not a Cowboy fan, but he caught it. Oh, did you get the joke that there was a joke about? I'll tell you the joke off the air. I can't say it on the air, but there was a joke about him catching or something like that.
You'll tell me after.
Oh, it's hysterical. I think I told you, but if not, it's hysterical.
Yeah, Byron. Oh, and I was at that game. I was so livid. I was screaming.
Yo, you called me. I remember you called me on the way home. You're like, "What is this garbage? Are you kidding me?"
And we lost that game by a point. A point.
We always get screwed.
Don't worry, folks. You're gonna see at least a few Jet rants from me this year. So,
just my lord,
because it's coming. It's coming. This guy remembers. Emilio remembers. 250 penalty yards. I don't remember that game. Do you? Eagles-Panthers from a few years ago?
I don't either. And I'm usually good with memory, but I got Ozzy brain on that one.
Poor Ozzy. Oh, man. Hopefully he gets on stage again soon. Well, when this is all over, of course.
When the Veto's done, yeah, sure. Listen, we are not calling it COVID. We are calling it Veto.
Rona. We got a few names for it.
Veto, Rona. I could think of another couple of not so nice names for it. Tie game. Gio Urshela, sack fly, tied it. 2-2 game, bottom 6.
Of course, you guys tied it.
Yeah. All right there, Bitter Boy. Listen, we got to get this going. We got to get Bitter Boy trending. This is this guy's nickname, Bitter Boy. Yeah, I don't watch Thursday Night Football.
Thursday night. I remember the game, but not that specific. But I remember you guys did play Carolina on a Thursday night.
Honestly, AJ, I'm not.
College football shouldn't come back. Not right now. Save it till the spring.
There's nothing that, listen, these kids aren't unionized. If something happens to these kids and they get sick, Bitter Boy, there you go.
There you go.
Bitter Boy. We got to get Bitter Boy on a shirt with his face on the back or face on the front.
That I am. But look, can you blame me with the teams I root for? Like,
yeah, we gotta get Bitter Boy trending as a hashtag.
Sports fan, man. Bitter
Boy. We gotta get it trending. We gotta get him a shirt. That should be his name tag on Twitter.
Bitter Boy.
Bitter Boy, aka I'm scarred, aka the Jets always get screwed, aka
oh my god. Who are we kidding?
Bitter Boy. We gotta get it trending, man. Bitter Boy is
I hate playing certain teams passionately. When they get things right or do things well, I hate it to the nth degree. I can't stand it. Yeah, but you guys will be all right. I think they're going to get it together. Rough first period from what I watched, but they'll be all right.
Right.
But not for nothing, though. Montreal's actually playing with jump, and they're playing smart hockey.
Bitter Boy.
Oh, we're getting it trending.
There you go. Tag the show page with that.
I'm proud of the Bittins.
Hashtag Bitter Boy. Actually, that should be a shirt with a badge on it that says hashtag Bitter Boy on the chest.
With my face on it? And all my team's logos. That's an idea.
When you root for these teams, you get what's known as the Bitter Boy syndrome.
Boo, Derek, that's a good one. Oh,
you bitter boy! Look at you. And he don't.
I stand. I'm proud of that. I stand by my stance to boo Derek Jeter during his playing days. Like if you're a Met Yankee game or you're out there, whoever what baseball fan you are, and you watching your team play the Yankees, you got to boo Jeter. You got to boo everyone in that Yankee lineup.
Listen, bitter boy, all right? We don't – listen.
And I went on this tirade the other day, but like the whole giving them gifts, none of that.
Yeah, let it out. Let it out, bitter boy.
Yeah, I did it already, but all I'm saying,
you clearly want to do it again. Look at him; he's getting all riled up. I see the head vein pulsating. He's ready.
You get me fired up.
Hey, isn't that the point of the show?
Yeah. Like I got you fired up about my beautiful baseball changes that I want to make. You guys don't
stop this garbage.
Change, which I want to keep it going and flowing.
Stop this This is garbage.
You get me frustrated.
You bitter. You stop.
Get your mail a little bit, a little bit. You insulted me a little bit. Getting a lot of audience.
Nah. You insulted him a little bit. You insult him a little. Get a little out of yourself. You insult him a little bit.
Yeah, she
Give
did.
us a drink. Give us a drink. Give us a drink. We don't got to drink with these hoodlums. Give us a drink. Oh, Billy Bats. What do you do that for? Goodfellas. I love that movie.
One of the all-time greatest movies ever. Goodfellas. Love it.
3-2 Yankees. Is it 3-2 Yankees? No, not 3-2 Yankees. But Glaber with a base hit.
Yeah,
It's true.
I should have been from Philly. I should have been a Philly.
It's
Eagles
beyond
fan.
It's beyond the pale. His bitterness is beyond the pale.
Like I said,
I'm
man,
like-
just bitter, pure bitterness.
Bitter boy. Listen, we got to get that going. That's a hashtag that needs to trend from now to the end of time. Mr. Bitter Boy over here.
Like, why do you give a guy gifts that kick the you know what out of you?
Here we go. Here we go.
But seriously, that makes no sense.
Here we go. Here he goes.
Even you guys, David Ortiz killed you guys 0-4, and you guys give him a gift. All right. I'm just saying.
Here he goes.
That
He's
didn't
off and
make you
running.
mad, Emilio. You're a Yankee fan too. That didn't make you mad when the Yankees gave Ortiz a gift, whatever it was, when he was, retiring. Like,
He's off and running. Here he goes. Bitter boy.
God, when we did that with Jeter, I was furious. Absolutely furious. I couldn't believe it. I was stunned.
Here he goes.
The Red Sox giving him gifts. All the other teams in the AL East giving him gifts.
That means that you hate when football players, they do dap and they hug people out. You hate that then, don't you?
What, like exchange jerseys after the game and old buddy? I can't stand it. Yeah, absolutely.
What is this, the 80s?
I wish it still was.
Hashtag Bitter Boy. Somebody hit me with the hashtag.
Listen, hockey, at least there's still rivalry in the game. That's why I love it. And I love football too, but it's getting to be a bit much with the friendliness. Like, come on, man. You can't have Jets and Patriots players or Giants and Cowboys players hugging each other. Hey, what's up, man? No. Screw that. Gotta be some hate a little bit. For God's sake.
So you would love Russell Westbrook because after he's done and he walks off the floor, he doesn't hug. He doesn't do any of that. He just leaves.
Right, like Billy Smith, Islander goalie in the 80s. Never, whether win, loss, after the series, went to the Islander locker room. Never shook nobody's hand. I will admit, I do like in hockey the shaking of the hands after a series. But, like, the whole buddy thing, I don't like. To me, I don't get it. The respectful thing, the handshake line, that's cool. But, yeah, giving jerseys, hey, want to grab a drink or grab something to eat after the game? No. Come on, man. It's a joke. It's an utter joke. God. Gifts. You give a guy gifts.
Oh, here we go.
For 20 years, but here you go. We'll give you a gift. All right. That sounds grand.
Yeah, you're not bitter. You're not bitter.
No, but Emilio, come on, man. You can respect the dude. Like, I respect Jeter, the person. And he was a great player, but you're not giving him gifts. Like, that to me, that's too much. That's too much. And giving him a send-off parade. Right, like we gave Chipper Jones a gift. For what, kicking our butt for his whole career? What kind of garbage is that?
I mean, he did name his son Shea.
Right, because he had so much success at Shea Stadium.
Yeah, let's name my son Shea. Yeah, okay.
So, Emilio, you will find with the New York Yankees, your team, giving David Ortiz a gift.
Thank you. See, this is what I'm trying to say. These players share the same agents. They're all cool. They're here to make money. For them, it's a business. For them, it's not, let me hate you. For me, it's a job. For these players, that's how they view it. It's a job for them. They don't go home and say, damn, I really hate that guy. Or damn, it's a job. They all got agents. They all figure out how to make money together. They work out together. Come on, bro. These players, and the thing about it is social media. Why do you think everybody's recruiting everybody? You know, Le'Veon Bell and Jamal Adams. They play for separate teams, but they cool. They recruited each other, and that's how it is. Like, sports is different now, man.
Yeah, Mo giving him a gift. I hated that too.
Listen, that's the greatest closer to ever live.
I don't care. Boom. Don't give him a gift. Don't.
Damn, you are really damn.
Yeah, don't. Why?
Respect. What you mean why?
You could show him respect by not giving a gift.
Bro.
You could say great career. All right, now you gotta go. Now you cannot beat us anymore. There you go. Go. Retire.
It's not our fault. Your team suck. That's not my fault. Your team suck. That's not my fault. Yeah, that's because Chipper Jones was that's what Chase Utley was a Philly. It's different. Listen, Mariano Rivera was the greatest closer of all time. The greatest at his job.
I agree. Don't mean you gotta give him a gift.
But what he meant to the game, that's like saying, bro. That's like saying
you could give him wishes if you want, but no, none of that. Like, congrats, then that's it.
So you don't care what they did for the sport. Like when Brady retires, you don't want to see.
I will be so happy when that guy is out of this league. Happy.
Look at him. Look at him.
Happier than, oh my God.
See, I can't do that.
Okay, well, thank you.
I can't do that. That's nah. You when somebody's great at what they do, you respect them for their greatness. You can hate them while they play, but when it's done, you show them love because everything they meant to the sport.
What does that mean?
What you mean? What does that mean? Bro, if I dominated my profession and I'm retiring and I dominated the sport I played,
right?
I would want the admiration of my peers because I kicked your asses and there was nobody in this sport that was better than me.
Himself, which they did. They picked him to go in the Hall of Fame unanimously. He deserved that. I'm not going to say he definitely deserved it. There you go, Kayla.
Listen, if I'm the best at my sport, thank you, bro.
But I don't want to honor that. Somebody that beat the you-know-what out of me for how many years? No, why would I honor that?
It's not because it's not – bro, listen to me. Your organizations don't get it right. So you're just bitter because your organizations are horrible. But that should not stop the rest of the sport from showing the people you hate because you couldn't get them, either one. That's
like if you're not a rival team, then cool. But a rival team.
Wait a minute. Let me finish. Wait a minute. Your organizations were either too cheap or players didn't want to play for you. That's not my problem. If you got your behind whipped because teams didn't want to play for you. I can't get with that. These players, if I'm the best at my sport, you better show me respect because without me, I'm paving the way for the next generation. That's like saying when Mike retired, the NBA shouldn't have showed
like, would
Mike
you love
love.
if the Knicks gave him a gift After he retired?
Yes!
Stop. Come on now. Are you
He's
kidding
the
me?
greatest basketball bro. He's the greatest basketball player to ever live,
I don't care if you were the greatest at whatever.
bro. When you're the greatest, bro. When you're the greatest at your sport,
give you a gift. You could say, all right, you were the greatest, cool, congrats on a great career, but I'm not giving all this love and admiration and
bro.
look at him, look at what he did, he kicked our butts. No!
Fact remains.
Do that.
Mariano Rivera, Derek Jeter had no bearing on whether the Mets were good or bad. You sucked because you sucked. That wasn't on them.
The Yankees beat us, right? A lot of the time.
It wasn't their fault.
It wasn't.
You sucked. You sucked.
They beat us.
Bro. They're different. They cheated the game, and they know they cheated the game. They're not getting a gift. I'm not giving them nothing. But I will agree with you here. Alex Rodriguez shouldn't have got the send-off by the Yankees he got. I was vehemently against that.
I remember a lot of Yankee fans even booed that night, from what I remember.
Yeah, he sucked. He sucked. If you cheat the sport, you deserve to get eviscerated. But if you do it right and you're classy and you don't disrespect an organization and you're a good dude, I got to do it right, man. I got to do it right. That's like me saying as a Knicks fan, when LeBron retires, I ain't going to appreciate his greatness. It's not LeBron's fault that the Knicks sucked all those years and couldn't get it together. He wasn't the reason why I didn't win a championship.
LeBron, but Jordan was, right?
Here's the difference. If the Knicks would approach the summer of '96 differently with some goddamn sense, instead of paying Larry Johnson, who had no back and was done, all that money, it would have been different. It would have been different. If the Knicks would have said, we're going to give Shaquille O'Neal max dollars, Mike would have not won a championship. Period. But the Knicks always get it wrong, and that's the excuse we give because it's the Knicks and they get it wrong. It's not my fault. I'll say this too. It's not my fault as a fan of sports watching the Red Sox win 4 championships in 10 years. We didn't do it right. We didn't get it right. So I can't blame franchises that got it right. So that's different then. If you don't want to give Tom Brady and Bill Belichick credit because they cheated, I'll give you that. I'll stipulate that, Your Honor. You cool. But I'm talking about a guy who has a pristine resume, who never cheated the game, who never did nothing crazy. Come on, bro. That's like, oh, perfect example. That's like me saying, that I hate, well, I do hate Carolina. So that's one bad example because I hate Carolina.
Yeah, you want to give Carolina.
You know what my favorite line is for Carolina. I'm not going to use it here, but you know what the line is. I'm not even going to say it, but you know what the line is.
Yes. Can't repeat it here, but
I'm saying for me it's different. Do I respect the Astros for what they did? No. Because I think for me, when you cross a certain line, that's different. You can't get love. You can't get respect. You can't get any of that. If you cheat the game, you deserve to be eviscerated. 1,000% yes. But for you to be bitter because your organization's never got it right, that's not right.
Why is that not right? I can't feel the way I feel about.
It's not right because it's not like, I'll put it to you this way. Outside of the 99-2000 Mets, what Yankee team stopped you from winning a World Series? Let's go through this. What Yankee team was directly in your way from winning a championship? Which team? Wasn't 96 because you sucked. Wasn't 98 because you sucked. 99, you lost to Atlanta. You could have did something about that. You sucked. 2000 was the only time that the Yankees stopped you from winning a chip. So I'll give you that. But do I respect Dean Smith? Yeah. But Roy Williams, nah. I'm out. But who got a game misconduct?
Why
Who got
is
a game
still on this
misconduct?
penalty?
Who got a game misconduct? Wait a minute. What?
Kakaniemi major in game misconduct for boarding Sanheim. So somebody on Montreal thrown out of the game. So and 5 minutes. This is massive.
Yeah, 2000 I'll give you. But I ain't stipulating that all those Yankee teams stop you from winning chips when your organization
All
was
right,
bad.
Kayla, you're back in it. 1-1. But yeah, we agree to this. I'll never agree with you on this topic, and you'll never agree with me, and that's all right. We should have, but those '80s teams should have been dynasty.
They should have had 3 championships in 5 years.
We all know what happened. Can't repeat it, but we all know. And actually, they're gonna make a 30 for 30 about the '86 Mets as a whole.
That 30 for 30 is gonna be Musty Tel Aviv. So the Sixers about to get swept, Kayla? Is that what's going on here? Because I just got the score, the alert from the Athletic. They gave up a $126 to the Celtics tonight. Repugnanto. See, the fights that we're having on air right now, these are the very same fights we have behind the scenes. So this ain't nothing new.
But it's all we still respect each other. It's all in good fun at the end.
I love them.
It gets heated, no doubt. It gets heated, but
I love him. Do I think he's a mental case sometimes? Yeah.
As I think you are, and you're nuts.
Do I think he needs mental help? Yeah. I do. But I'm not gonna like disrespect him, but I do think he needs mental help. See, even the video says you're a mental. No, somebody sent me the link and said you guys are crazy. So we're nuts.
Wow, what a save by Carey Price! Wow, yo, he's playing solid in this game so far. At least Kayla agrees with me, because back at WKRB, nobody agreed with me, which was fine, you know.
I mean, because she's fangirl like you. She hates everybody that's not Philly.
I love that. That's one of the things about Philly fans I love, man. And they're just so diehard with their teams. It's beautiful.
She's fangirl, so she's gonna agree.
When some of their fans take things over the top, but in general, their fan base is just that passionate and excited about their teams, and the sports hatred is beautiful.
By the way, 7 likes for this video.
Here we go.
Thank you.
You're not wrong, Emilio. You're not wrong.
Thank you. So that's the point exactly. If your ownership was better and you...
Wow, this power play is insane. Wow, Carey Price. Yo, you are not human right now.
All right, you're gonna make me turn this game on. Are you
This
kidding me?
game is getting good. Yo, and the defense helping them out today. Wow, what a
Oh, it's still this. Oh my god! I just saw the save. Yeah, but that's exceptions to the rule.
Did you love Melo when he was a Knick or no?
Yeah. I mean,
I
I
know
would.
you.
I
I'm
would.
talking about Kayla. You're crazy. You still love Melo.
Carmelo Anthony.
You're a psycho.
Thank you, Johnny boy. Thank you, Johnny boy. Thank you.
I disagree, Skip, but it's all good.
Wait. Your little cousin is dropping jewels. Your little cousin. Okay. Case closed. The little cousin's dropping jewels now. Okay? Giving you pearls of wisdom. Follow them. Carmelo Anthony.
Wow, good defense right now. Because I'm not familiar, I'm not big on basketball, but I'm curious with the Sixers, who do you think is their biggest rival? Because I know with the other three Philly teams who the biggest rival is, but what about with the Sixers? Is it the Knicks, Boston? Stephen, who do you think is the Sixers' biggest rival, or do they really not have one like right now?
No, I would go with Boston. They played them 21 times in the playoffs. You got to go with them.
Oh, yeah, then it's got to be Boston because –
right, Kayla? Tell me I'm tripping. Is it Boston?
I mean, just on that, wow. 21 times. That's a lot. That's a lot. Wow, Philly, yo, that.
Globetrotters. What's up, man? What's up, Joseph?
What's up?
How are you, man?
Boston, yeah.
Well, I knew it.
Based on 21 playoff matchups, goddamn.
Yeah, they're about to get swept again from what I'm seeing. Real quick, how big of a what type of off season do you think you guys are gonna have the Sixers in terms of rebuilding the roster? Go! Wow. Wow. Oh wow. Who caught that? Voracek with the goal. New York second. It's all good. I still love you anyway, though. That Globetrotter comment is hysterical.
Oh, 2-1 Philly. Yeah, New York set. Well, Philly hates all things New York, so.
But I still love her anyway. It's all good.
But I don't hate really any Philly teams. I really don't. I got no.
Me neither.
I don't like the Flyers, but hate them.
Listen, I ain't got no beef. Y'all good with me.
Yeah, I don't hate them. There's really.
You open with filming it. Ooh, okay. First of all, I don't think we could stream the game and watch it. That's illegal. That's why when you see streams, you always see the person watching the games. Because if you stream the games, that would be that's a copyright fee, and we can't pay that fee. I don't think we move either two of JoJo. I mean, I don't think I don't think Joel Embiid is the problem. I think Al Horford's the biggest issue for you guys right now. And I think Ben is good, but Ben got to work on that jump shot, man. Because if he keeps trying to do what he's been doing, that doesn't help you guys, especially down the stretch late in games when you need scores. The Flyers looking like they want to close us out tonight. Tonight.
Yep.
They're like, oh, nah, tonight. Yeah, nah, you got Al Horford is the biggest problem. But the thing is, I don't know if anybody's going to want Al Horford's contract. Tonight. Oh, wow. Emilio going back to the 70s with it. All right, Emilio.
Yeah, Rangers, Flyers. Oh my God, crazy matchups. A lot of playoff matchups between the two. Yeah, like the Flyers are more the Rangers rival than ours. I mean,
Crazy.
the Broad Street Bully days in the 70s.
Crazy. Or as we say, crazy.
Emilio, as a Ranger fan, who do you hate the most? Which team in the division? Because I think it depends on the generation. Like, I think if you're from the 70s.
As a Yankee fan?
No, as a Ranger fan, I was asking Emilio.
Oh, that's a good question.
I mean, you really don't hate nobody. Like, you're not a big hate guy. Not anymore, anyway. Of course, you hate Boston, but now it's
in 04, I couldn't stand Manny Ramirez. I couldn't stand him.
Wow, what a goal! Tie game.
A young me hated Manny.
Look at this Montreal goal. We hate. Oh my God, Kayla, do you hate the Penguins more, the Rangers more, or Caps? I would think Penguins. Wow.
First of all, that's filthy.
Top
Are you kidding me?
Shortstop.
That's filthy. Off his shoulder piece. Yeah, it's good.
No, they don't want to leave the bubble.
They're like, they might have heard my remark. They're like,
Oh yeah, the Bruins too. Boston, New York.
Bruins, Flyers, Islanders. Damn.
They've had some matchups.
Well, you know me as the great Borat once said. I'm a journalist now.
Yeah, because I mean, Flyers and Rangers in the 70s had battles. Islanders, Rangers in the 80s. That's all it was in the playoffs.
Yankees, Royals.
The 90s Devils, Rangers rivalry was big. And then they played a few years ago in 2012. Wow, that should be another boarding.
Oh, what a hit. Oh, goddamn.
Yeah, the Bruins and Rangers had some crazy matchups. It's equal. Okay. Rangers and Pens. Oh, and then one of the matchups when Milbury was playing was the fight in the stands, and Milbury was hitting a Ranger fan with his shoe.
I guess that's the one thing he did right in your eyes, because he screwed everything else up.
Yeah, oh yeah.
7 coaches in 9 years, Mike. What are we doing here, Mike? What are we doing? 7 coaches, Mike. 9 years. 7. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Milbury. I don't want to talk about that guy.
That rat monkey.
Wow, Emilio. So no Devil hate at all. That's interesting. Because a lot of Ranger fans I meet hate the Devils. Like, hate. Very interesting.
Although I'm starting to get a little disdain for Tampa. The Rays, starting to get a little disdain for those little. Starting to hate them a little bit.
But they were always that team for you that were just kind of like there, right?
They annoy the living.
Now they do. See, like for
They're like the little.
that's like the Bills. Like they're just there. Now, if they start winning divisions, then. But even that, it's still Buffalo Bills. Like, no offense to Bills fans out there, but now Bills Patriots. Bills,
Nobody circles the wagons like the Buffalo Bills.
Oh yeah, the Devils. Well, yeah, I-95 rivalry there.
Damn, so you just hate everybody in the metro.
So
So you just hate everybody in the metropolitan area. Is basically what you're saying.
Well, the Devils and Flyers too have had some playoff matchups too.
So you just hate everybody. Like I said, you just hate everybody in the metropolitan area.
I love it that she hates everybody.
Okay, just getting that squid. Just getting that squid. Ray, come on this live, nephew. Let's go. You're like 90 years late.
Big game tomorrow. Heart attack.
Somebody get this guy the defibrillation because get him the defibrillation because
the Mets. All I hate is the Yankees. Everybody else is gooch. I just hate you guys, and that's it.
Yeah, great. Hate the winners.
That's it. Gotta hate the winners. Really, the Blue Jays?
In the early 80s, yeah, the Blue Jays used to kick.
I don't take offense. I mean, I don't care about the Flyers either. Like, I got no beef with them.
She said she don't give a fuck.
She didn't say that, but
come on, I gotta get her hand. Look who it is after 90 years.
What up, Ray? But like the Flyers and Islanders have really not had big playoff matchups of late, and not. So I get it.
Why coming in the chat hot? Get over it.
Wow, 3-2 Canadians. Scored on the power play. Oh my God, this game might be an OT thriller. I can sense it. Caleb, sorry. I don't know.
Kayla, you got something to drink there? Because you're going to need it. You're going to need it.
Wow. They're not quitting.
You're not quitting. That reminds me of a Jackie Gleason skit. You are not quitting. You will not quit. You are quitting.
Wow, with the baseball goal. Look, Brendan Gallagher smacks it midair and goal. He bunted it.
Base hit?
Oh,
look at that.
That's great skill. Wow, he's hype. See, and can I bring something up to you and the viewers? Because listen, I didn't take offense, and I hope. I mean,
I was just trying to amp it up for show purposes. You know how that goes.
And like, I don't care about the Flyers, but not like just there's no rivalry. There's no.
No, I agree.
Now, if we play each other in the next round, then it might spike up a little bit. But then again, there's got to be more playoff series, not just one to amp up a rivalry. So, especially in hockey. Like the whole Islander fan thing, Maple Leafs are our rival. Stop it. They're not.
That's because they did that for John Tavares because he left and you feel butthurt. Can you stop it?
Because the one playoff series. Now, I didn't like.
Now, honestly, that nobody remembers, if we're being realistic.
It was years ago.
Dog.
What's that?
But you remember things from years ago when it comes to your teams. Nobody remembers that playoff series. Stop. What's the series at?
The
Phillies up 3-1. Phillies up 3-1. Are they not?
Yeah, the Flyers are up 3-1, Skip.
I thought I had that right.
The are on tomorrow, Skip, at 8 o'clock.
You mother. Get up and get it. Uh-oh.
Fight
Jesus help me. Jesus help me.
Oh, my God.
You don't make that throw there, bro.
All right, you guys are gonna end up winning.
Can you
You're getting,
stop?
you're getting a little too fired up.
Ah!
Ooh, oh my God, almost 4-2. Wow. Yes.
Yes, please. All right, you're gonna see. You're gonna see. Oh sh!
Yo, you're so funny. Yo, Elliot Friedman's tweet. Gallagher could have been lineup protection for Vladimir Guerrero.
That's one, Big Zach. I need 2 more.
Wow, they took Cole out already?
Yeah, he was pissed.
I'm sure.
He almost cursed at Aaron Boone. He was like, "You're coming to get the ball from me?"
Another guy I hate, still hate Aaron Boone. Because 03.
Get over yourself. That's 2, Big Zach. Give me 1 more, Big Zach.
Forsland and Milbury doing this game too. So I had it on mute the whole time.
Oh, Gary! Yo, I can't be having this in 60 games, bro. Get your big behind and go block that. Come on, man. Holy. Yeah. You be at King. Oh, sure.
Yo,
Yay.
you're a Yankee fan, man. You gotta
stop?
You gotta
Can you stop? For
made,
God's sake, stop.
made. That's all I'm gonna say.
This new stance they got him doing is atrocious. Come on now, man. Yeah.
Oh, you're hysterical.
Did he swing at that? No. Okay. Run on third, no outs. Doing the mental case, Rock. Look at this. Yeah. You hung a curveball there. Mental case. Do the rack. Look at this.
Oh my Lord.
Yo, he got to do something behind the plate, fam. Your man is looking atrocious. This new catching instructor that he brought in ain't do jack gabbage.
But Sanchez was behind the plate.
He is.
Excuse me.
And he walked him. Jesus Christ. Yeah, here we go. You gotta, if you're watching the Yankee game, you gotta play the infield in here. Both the second baseman and the shortstop have to be in here. God almighty. 15 pitches, no outs for Zach Britton. 15 pitches.
Oh, 4-2. Oh my God, that's a bad goal to give up by Carter Hart. Wow. Squeaked right through him. Wow, they're getting Brian Elliott in. Oh, my God. Oh, damn, that's a tough one. Oh, it deflected. Nah, I don't blame him. That's hard. To change your timing for that as a goalie, that's hard. I can't blame him on that. He got a piece, but wow, Brian.
He almost did it again.
Taylor,
He almost did it again.
About that?
He almost did it again. Gary Sanchez, get
Replacing Carter Hart with Brian Elliott. Possible? Is he? Oh, no, they're sending him back. What are they doing? What? Lane Vignol's having a talk with him. Kayla, you think they're going to pull him here or no? Oh, it might be all. Yeah, that's offside. Way offside. Kayla, I think they're going to reverse it. Way past the. Yeah, not even close. I think this one's coming back. Wow, they're going to make a call already? Oh, I mean.
There you go. What a play by Gio.
No goal. Yep. Offside. Kayla, you got lucky there.
What a play by Gio. Holy cow. Wow. All right, can we go get him? Can we go get Zach Britton? Go get him. Go get him. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. It's funny, yo. It's funny.
When the Yankees are losing, yeah, it is funny.
It's tied. Don't do that. Aaron Boone. If he blows, it's Aaron Boone.
Wow.
There's gonna be a.
That could be a saving grace for Philly in this game. They got to score here before the end of this period.
Yo, Matt Blake, go talk some sense into your man, because. Come on, hold on.
We're here with you. Don't say that. Yeah, and he knew it too, Carter Hart. Yeah, that wasn't even anywhere close to onside.
I don't know why he locks both.
Big 453 here for Philly.
Hold on.
But if Montreal could get that goal back and make it 4-2, that'd be huge going into the third.
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, man. Oh, man.
You all right?
Yeah, no, I just happened to open the door for Mom.
Okay.
All good. Oh, God. All right.
Oh, what a save! Wow, post, and then he gets a rebound and then a save.
Yo, a double play would be gigantic right here. It's so gigantic.
Send help. Oh, my God.
Zach Britton, if you walk the bases loaded, I'm going to walk you. If you walk him loaded, Zach Britton, I'm going to walk you.
If he did it a little more, he would have scored. But that was a great, great save. Wow.
If Zach Britton walks the bases loaded right now, somebody come get me. Somebody come get me. Come get me. Yo, he has like 6 strikes this whole inning. Three-two race. Aaron Boone, you should have went and got him. 60-game season, and you're messing around with him. You're messing around with him in a 60-game season when he's thrown 22 pitches and 7 strikes. Yeah. No, you know what? No. He can't throw a strike. He can't throw a strike if the barn was front of his face, he couldn't hit it. He can't throw a strike, for goodness sakes, man. Throw a strike. This fool's about to walk the bases low. And you got Loizaga warming up.
What a shot from the point.
You're 90 years late with that hook, Aaron Boone. That's a bad managerial job. Horrible. Big Doug, I know you make fun. I get it. But these are the games that keep me up at night. What you're seeing right now, these games right here, in a 60-game season, when you're battling for first place, these are the games that keep you up at night as a fan. I don't care about making the playoffs. I'm sorry to say this, folks. Call me selfish, right? But me and him, this is the one debate we have all the time, too. I don't care about making the playoffs. For me, it's about winning championships. And that right there, that just shows you that you got to be smart on the switch. You got to be quick on the switch than that. He gave up 2 runs in that inning that he didn't need to give up because you kept him out there 2 pitches too long. Come on now, man. It's a 60-game season, and don't give me, oh, well, we got to rest the bullpen. You know what? They're professionals. Adorino hasn't pitched in 2 days. He got to throw. You had him up to do what? No patience for this garbage. I'm sorry. This is the difference between, listen, and I know you say it every year. We want to make the playoffs. You guys are all right. Don't stress. I want to win championships. The playoffs don't matter to me. If they make the playoffs and get eliminated in the first round for the next 10 years, I don't care. That's not success. Call me greedy, call me selfish, call me whatever you want to call me, but it's a waste. It's a wasted season. 60 games, when every game is like gold, you're playing around with Zach Britton when he gave up 2 runs. Okay. I'm sorry, man, but I'm managing every game like it's a playoff game right now. Every game. I don't care about feelings. Let me stop. Let me stop because let me stop. And he hung a heater, and this game is still in town. And you throw Johnny Loizaga out there. John Loizaga. I'm sorry.
Is that right?
That's that. I'm sorry. That's what it is. I sit here for 6 months. In this case, 3 months. I'm not sitting here to waste my time. You don't win a World Series. It's a waste. It's an absolute and utter waste. I'm sorry. One and 4 against the Rays.
Sorry.
You know what? I'm going to leave. I take pride in it.
You are big time.
What do you want from me? I like winning.
I don't know how you're going to root for the Browns this year, man, and the years going forward. I'm just saying I don't think that's going to last very long.
Listen, well, I'm halfway out the door on football anyway. So
a little bit. You are starting to get there.
Hey, I understand, but the way I look at it, if you want the fan side of me, now, do you win a championship every year? No, that's not realistic. But the purpose of my team taking the field every single season is to win a championship. And if you don't, it's a wasted season. I'm sorry.
So you guys being great for 30 straight years, that means
doesn't matter.
Wow.
Doesn't matter.
All right.
Doesn't matter.
That's insane, but that's my opinion.
Because what's the purposes of you being great? What do you try to do when you're great? Win championships, right?
Right, but you still have success. Your team's in it every year.
But see, that's the difference. That's like me saying, "Oh, I'm used to shopping at this particular store because they got good clothes." I still like the store, but I want their product to be what I pay for. If your product now becomes subpar, it's still decent, but it's not what I'm used to. I'm gonna say something about it.
Oh, man.
Nah, I'm not. I'm halfway out the door with football anyway. Big
I don't think he's gonna root. I think he'll listen. If the Browns turn around, he'll stay. But if they don't,
I'll stop watching football. Like
he's gonna be out the door. And I'm not trying to, I mean, I could be wrong, but it's just because I know you and I know. I mean, is it okay to say you have a high fair to say you have a high standard?
Obviously.
Now the Knicks, it's completely different. Like you're a lifelong fan, that ain't ever gonna leave you. I know that for a fact. It's in your blood.
The scars run deep. I can't do nothing about that. I'm stuck with it.
Will OBJ be a Raider?
Nah.
Imagine.
You think John Gruden's gonna want to deal with that after Antonio Brown? Nah, yeah. I'm out.
Oh, Johnny Gruden, one of my faves.
I tell you what, man.
Tell you what, man.
This Yankee bullpen's giving me agita, man. Agita.
That's exactly what he would say if he was a Yankee fan.
I'll tell you what. Front runner's gonna rap. I'll stop watching football. No skin off my back. I'll do it for the show, but I won't have a squad. Hey, it's no skin off my back. I'll just stop watching football. It don't hurt me either way. You can't lose games like this, man. You can't. I know, but I'm just saying. No, because people are like, you know how many people? Oh, you'll be a Giant fan again. Man, no, I won't.
I still believe that.
No, I won't. Then you don't know me very well. And we've been friends for forever. That hurts me that you would still think that when I'm dead serious.
I'm halfway.
Exactly.
But I will admit, and we're not going to get into it, but after the last conversation we did have, though, I must say, I'm like, all right, like a serious conversation about more, forget the OBJ trade. Odell trade. More reasons why you, dislike the Giants now, and but then I'm like,
those are valid reasons if
I
you
understood
think about it.
Yeah, and that's your prerogative, so I can't, argue with it. Originally, though, I'm like, you're nuts. Why? Just over a silly trade. But it was more than that. Even
it's deeper than that, though. It's deeper than that.
I can never be someone else.
That's fine. But I'm stuck with the Knicks. No matter how much pain they put me through, no matter how much pain, I'm stuck.
Because you can't have more than one bad team to root for. You wouldn't make it.
You got it. You got it. The Knicks are like the uncle that they drink and you want to get them help, but you just don't know how.
Yeah, because the Browns fan, good God, that's like being a Jet fan.
It might be worse. I gotta be honest.
Jet fans, I love them to death, but it's really hard being a Jet fan. It's really hard.
I think Greeny summed it up best when he says, "Why do I root for this garbage team?"
Yeah, of course. You're from Philly, and it's crazy. And I know, Kayla, what your response is going to be. But one of my cousins, my older cousin, she has one of her really good friends. Kayla, you're gonna flip out, but I got to tell the story. So basically, this friend of my cousin's is from Philly, born and bred, roots for the Phillies, Sixers.
Oh, you told me these stories.
But his football team, Kayla, is the Dallas Cowboys. Like, when I heard that blew my mind, because I would never think anyone from Philly or the Philly area would be a Cowboy fan. Like, to me, that's sacrilegious.
Even for me, that's a little much. Like,
your Philly card should get revoked. You can't be from Philly. You got to go. Like, how can you be from the city of Philadelphia and be a Dallas Cowboy fan?
That's like saying I don't like cheesesteaks. Like, come on.
Yeah, and I'm not even from Philly. But even I know that's bad. That's bad. Right. And like that.
That's fair.
Now, like, if you root for a team outside of Philly, maybe in soccer or college sports, like I would you root for Duke. I mean, that's another elitist team. But and it's different. Like, New York really, although St. John's is like our college basketball team, but
they're a punk. Stop. Don't even stop it. Stop. Don't even.
You don't like them because they're bad.
They're a punk. Even when they were good.
Wow, you know more. Wow, you know people from Philly that are Cowboy fans. Wow.
Really? Yeah, how did they even let them in the city of Philadelphia?
Yo, facts. Like you walk
How
around.
is the, how are there not like signs that says if you root for the star, we won't serve you or we won't let you in?
Like
Like
that, like
what?
even Boston. Like, how can you be from Boston and root for any other team outside Boston? I can't see it.
That's kind of nuts.
Like New York, it's already expected because half of
New
New York.
York got fake fans anyway. I'll admit it.
And plus, we have so many transplants here from other places, so they ain't gonna root for New York. Which I get. They're from somewhere else originally, so they're gonna stick with their hometown team. But then you'll get some of those people that are like, nah, but now I live in New York. I root for New York teams. Nah, you get like to me, then you got to stick with the hometown. Like, no, like you could maybe like go to their games or want them to. Man, I don't know. It depends on the person, I guess.
You saw saying that's cool, but
Emilio,
okay.
are you like a St. John's fan, or were you a big St. John's basketball fan, like when they were really good? Or not? Because see, like New York City ain't a college town, so I can understand you like not being into New York college teams because that's really the only team. But also, we don't have none. Like you got to go upstate, Syracuse and back in the day the Eagles. Yeah, but you read the Eagles, the Dallas.
To become a Cowboy fan?
Yo, you can't live in that city.
Oh,
Like, how can you be from Philadelphia and you root for them? Like,
that's like living in Philly being a Celtic fan.
oh my God. Or being a Met fan or a Red Sox. Like, I don't know.
Dog. What? That's a bad inning right there. They're gonna do nothing. This Ray bullpen is unbelievable. They're gonna lose their second in a row right now.
Excuse me.
What a waste of a start. What a waste. What a waste.
That's like.
Yo, he's done. The whole show, he's gonna be like. The whole show, look at him. He don't even know what to do. Look at him. That's great. Wow.
Even you gotta admit that's pretty baffling.
Nah, that's too far.
And you ain't from Philly either, but that's baffling.
Nah, that's too far. That's too far.
The Dallas, the Star, the Cowboys, that's your team, and you're from Philly. Wow, they have that too in Philly. Steeler and Cowboy fans in Philly. That's nuts.
Yo, most of New Jersey are Cowboy fans.
A lot of Jersey.
Think about
I mean, Northern Jersey, but
Jersey, Staten Island, they're mad Cowboy fans on Staten Island. Danny on Long Island, Michael K. Show caller, diehard Pittsburgh fan.
Die hard, yeah. Steeler fans in Jersey too. Oh my God.
Afternoon, gentlemen.
Oh, the best caller, Ira from Staten Island. No, Ira from Staten Island.
Ira's a saint. He goes to preseason games for the Jets.
Man
Preseason.
literally goes to every single Jets home and away game.
He pays money to watch them lose in the preseason for free.
That guy deserves any medal you can imagine because I love the Jets, but I could not do that. I couldn't.
That's a little much. It's a little much. You're right. It's a little much.
Danny from Long Island, Ira Spike from Jersey's good, another good caller.
I've been watching basketball for 40 years. This is perhaps the worst team I have ever seen.
Oh, Packers.
Who told Julius Randle he could dribble the ball up the floor 16
Yeah, he's a
times?
big basketball guy, Spike. Loves his Knicks. Yeah, like, Kayla, I was going to ask you, because, like, at MetLife, when the Cowboys or Steelers come to town, well, at least
This
against,
Cowboy didn't steal it out.
it's all,
Even against the Giants too, and you know the Giant fan base is deep. There's mad Cowboy fans.
yeah, all Cowboy fans, at least half. Or now more Cowboy fans, Steeler fans, it's like 80-20 when we play them. It's bad.
Who told Julius Randle we could dribble the ball off the court 16 times before we get a shot up? This guy's a walking turnover. Yo, I'm not lying.
I believe you. You do a
That's
good
not
Spike
funny.
impression.
And not every team in the league is Golden State where they could pull up from tree and just keep shooting.
But when we do that top 5 rant list from Don LaGreca, we gotta tweet at him, be like, "Yo, listen."
Yeah, we gotta tag them.
Yeah, Jersey.
I told you, there's a lot of Cowboy fans in Jersey. A lot of Dolphin fans too.
Raiders fans are everywhere.
Dolphins.
Dolphins, yeah, a lot of Dolphin fans because of Marino, and they stuck with him. The one guy, I forget his name, on WFAN's a Dolphin, Yankee, Knicks, Syracuse basketball fan.
Is it Gio?
No, Gio's a Viking fan. Which is and Mike Florio, you know, who does Pro Football Talk with Chris Sims? He's a Viking fan. And a Boston Bruins fan, which makes no sense, but whatever.
What the hell?
Yeah, Minnesota Vikings. Even Don LaGreca said one day, he's like, "Yeah, I have a lot of friends who are Viking fans growing up. I guess when they were good."
Okay.
Yeah.
When 90 years ago?
Wow, we've
Good
been on
Lord,
for
man.
hours, but this is fun though. A lot of good banter tonight, a lot of good discussion. Yeah. JJ, they call him. Yeah, he's good.
How do you say that name? Just Trick.
Him and Joe
Like
Benet are the only guys on that station I like. Everybody else can't stand it.
Bro, I can't do this, bro. I've been a Jet fan for 55 years.
Oh, get me a drink, bro. Manish, don't tell me this, Manish, okay? I've been a Jet fan. Forget about it. Since 1965, I've been rooting for this garbage organization. And Delaware's Eagles fans, yeah.
My mom's pastor, who's from South Jersey, Tom's River, New Jersey, they're Eagle fans there.
The Eagles.
They root for the Eagles.
I love when they say that, the Eagles.
Don't tell me this, man. I'm never trading Syndergaard to the Yankees. I'm never trading Syndergaard to the Yankees.
Look at a typical Giant family. We're like the eighth organization in New York. We're the 8th citizen in New York. They're a disgrace, bro. They're a disgrace.
Are you recording this?
Auntie goes, I'll try not to curse. But Maggie goes, it's all right, Joe. You gotta say how you feel. He goes, it's a joke, bro. It's a joke. Power struggle? You let Case win the power struggle? Are you serious, bro? Adam freaking Case.
You know what I found out too? There's a lot of Red Sox fans in Washington Heights. Like right a couple minutes from Yankee Stadium, Red Sox country over there.
Really?
Yup. Because
Wow.
of Manny. Big Dominican population. So Manny and Poppy, they love the Sox.
Oh, Emilio was a good one. Yo, Joe B's awesome. Oh my god.
Bro, don't tell me this, bro.
Manish. Yo, he should work at JFK or Newark with the bro. Like he could direct the planes back when they pull it into the runway, bro. Oh, for those of you who are watching outside of the New York, New Jersey area, type in Joe Beningo Jet Rants if you want comedy.
Or just type in Joe Beningo hands. Just watch his hands, though, Joe.
Travis Konechny is scoring the game winner in OT. Okay, I'll be watching. I wouldn't be shocked. He's one of your best players, so, and I think he's one of the guys that's got to step up big in this game.
Don't tell me this, bro. Don't tell me this. Oh, Ray, you're a different sort of Knicks fans. If the word pain was associated with the New York Knicks, you'd be the first member to be honored.
Yes, because
yo, this guy watches the seasons when they're like 13 and 60. Like, what are you doing? Oh, the Knicks are on in 2 hours. What?
Yeah, I was talking on the phone. I'm like, Ray, you're still not watching, are you? They like that, like 13 and 60 or something terrible.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, they should give you a medal.
You should be honored with some sort of friggin' Tampa bullpen too good. No comeback. Nah. No.
Skip, what are you coming back or no? What's the score?
4-2.
All right. But as a Yankee,
in the bottom of
like, come on, it's easy for a comeback to happen.
No, it ain't. Not against his bullpen.
He should believe.
I mean, he does. He's a Yankees fan. All 3-1. Hold on. Is he about to walk Glaber? Okay. Hold on a minute. We might have a conversation. All right, that's a Mets saying. You can't use that here.
You gotta believe.
You can't use that here. All right, fanboy, bitter boy. Bitter boy. Look at this bitter boy. Look at him. Maybe you got to swing the bat there, bro. That pitch was down the middle, fam. Ay, Dios mío.
Yo, B. That Emilio comment got me. That was hysterical.
He walked him. Okay. Getting interesting. Oh, bye-bye.
Emilio, I know you're a big listener with that station. Who do you like?
All of WFAN is repugnant.
It is.
All of it.
Except, again, Joe B. and the guy Jastrzemski.
And I like when Tanny fills in sometimes, too. They'll win one for you, Joe. Nah, no, they won't, bro. No, they won't.
Joe, don't say.
No, they won't.
Listen, I've been a Jeff fan longer than you. They ain't winning for me. So I'm going to be dead by that time.
Oh, it hit him. Did it hit him?
Oh, you're a treasure.
Let it hit you on the shoulder blade, Gary. Come on. Base runners here.
Give me hope, bro. The great Don Mason.
Yeah, with his hands. The great Don Mason. The great.
Doesn't get enough recognition.
Hope. We don't get no hope.
You want to talk about hope? What?
Have you seen this team? Have you seen this team? Have you seen them here, bro?
I haven't had. Nice, Emilio. Me too. Yeah, that station's way better.
And you know what? I don't listen to none of it. How about that? Talk radio, and I'm out.
There's a couple of guys I don't like on the station, but for the most part, I like all of them.
After I did radio, I'm like, I can do what they do. What's so special about what they do?
But you don't like
I
listening
can do
like to any rate, like even in other cities like LA, Chicago.
LA sometimes, but very rare.
Emilio,
No.
what's your favorite shows? All of them? Only a couple? I'm curious.
Oh, is he about to walk 2 in a row? Here.
Canadians
Here.
triggering early here.
Hold on a minute. You might see mental case, so hold
Wait a minute.
on. Wait a minute. Yes. Ma, what is that? I didn't want it. I told you I didn't want it.
I got avocado, the thing with nachos.
I'm gooch. He walked 2 in a row. Yeah, baby. 2 in a row. 2 on, no out. First and second. Come on, baby. There you go here. Bart and Han are the best 2 on the stage.
Barnhan are awesome. Love that.
We agree, as they say.
I love LaGreca and Rosenberg.
Yeah, K gotta go. K gotta go.
Gotta go. I like Chris Canny. DiPietro I liked up until he made a comment a few weeks ago, and then I don't listen to him no more because I was.
Are you kidding me? Are you for real?
I swear to God, I haven't listened to him since he made that comment.
Are you for real? Really?
What's up, Alan?
No,
Yeah.
are you dead? You're dead serious about that,
Yeah,
bro? That's you.
I'm
You
being
take
for
it too
real, for
far,
real.
bro. You take it too far, bro. That's too far. That's a little much.
I can't do it.
So you can't take the fact that he's a journalist now and not I'm the boy anymore.
Nah, you gotta be with like you can't. No, you can't say something like that. If you say
So you can't. Wait. So he has a job on radio in which he gets paid to give his educated opinion with no fan color glasses on. You got a job to get paid to do that. And you stop listening to him because he was down the middle. And he's been an Islander supporter for all these years. That's crazy, dog. But I respect it because you're a bitter boy. So I expect nothing.
Yeah, I'm sure the Eagles for the city of Philly was way bigger than the Phillies winning.
Save DiPietro.
Yeah, like I thought about going back. But I'm like, that really got me what he said. I'm like,
I mean, but he gets paid by ESPN New York. He gets paid to be a radio host. He
yeah,
gets paid to be down the middle. Like, I'll tell you this. Who was the one that was saying a couple years ago the Yankees suck on WKLB radio to you guys? And you're like, you're a Yankee fan?
oh, you?
Yeah.
I was like, at first, wait, where are you going with it? I was like, oh,
But how many Yankee fans you know would have the gumption and the ability and the panache to say that his own team sucks and mean it?
you and Emilio.
All right. So you're gonna stop listening to us because we say our team sucks?
No.
Okay.
And also, I'm not a Yankee fan. So if you guys say they suck, I'm happy about that.
Okay. So there's a double standard now. When it comes to your teams, you don't like them. But when it comes to everybody else's teams, you go with neutrality.
Right. Like you say something about then you're no gooch with me no more.
You see, that's not fair because you kill baseball all the time and you don't see me ending this friendship, do you?
It's different with like, yo.
Wait a minute now. What's the difference? Help
You're
me
like
out.
my brother. It's
Okay, hold on. So you crap on my school all the time, even though I'm loving yours. Is that right? I got to guilt trip you a little bit here. Wait a minute. You crap on my sport, tell me we need to make changes, this and that. You hear this, folks? 7 people watching. You hear this buffoonery? Okay, he kills my sport. But meanwhile, I live stream hockey games for this guy because I love him and I want him to be happy. Okay, and yet he murders my sport. You murder baseball, and he knows it, and he does it with pride. Oh, you got to change the game. Go ahead, say it. Say it.
You do. I'll say it till
You
the
see,
end of
he
time.
just admitted it. He just admitted. He said change the sport. You don't see me going around saying change his sport. They don't score enough, do you? I mean, I have my opinions, but I would never say them on the air just for the juxtaposition of this great show and my beautiful friendship with my boy. I'm not that mean. And he
If you
openly
did, that's
comes out
your
of,
opinion.
nah, but you see, I got respect for you in your sport. And I actually starting to like your sport. So I respect it. But I can't, in good conscience, come on the air and just kill your sport.
Now, if Gordon Damer came on and said, felt differently about hockey and now he loves it, then I might listen to him again. Not that I'm up that early, but I'd listen to his podcast every now and then. But the fact what he said and Max Kellerman, then you got to go for me. Like, I can't listen to you.
Yeah, you got you hockey fans are some sensitive. I mean, I'm a hockey fan too, but I don't think I would be that sensitive about it.
Like, if Max apologized, he's like, you know what, the sport is cool. Like, I'm getting in, then I'm all right. Like, cool. And Colin Cowherd, too, another idiot. You got to go.
Yeah, well, he's an idiot for other reasons, but
Yeah. Oh no! Like even if he talks and it said he said something about the Rangers that I didn't like. He wanted them to do well, so they could talk more hockey and get rated, not get rated, but basically just talk more hockey or whatever.
So wait a minute. I'm a Yankee fan, but I'm the first guy saying I hope the Mets do well, just for the purposes of this show, so we have something to talk about. So if I said that on national radio, you would stop talking to me because I believe that I want better ratings for this show?
You personally, no.
But this is what I'm trying to understand. What is the difference? That's my only argument. My only argument would be
You're like we're friends, right? So it's different.
so I guess I understand what you're saying, but listen, if I didn't have a show, would I care whether the Mets do good or not? Probably not. Would I care if they do? The only reason why I want the Mets to succeed is because I want you back in sports. I want you back loving the sport that you once loved before Carlos Beltran ripped your heart out and stepped on it. That's what I would like. But I understand the fact that you hate it. I appreciate the fact that Beltran ripped out your heart and it'll never be the same. I can appreciate that. Would it change if you weren't friends? That's a great question, Alan. Yeah, probably.
That is. I mean, honestly, yeah. Like
I can't picture my life without this guy. So that's a hard question to ask.
Yeah, I can't. Nah.
We've been through. Like this sports thing, we do this for fun, but our friendship, that's like we ain't even friends no more, bro.
We're brothers.
This past the point that we doing this for a show because we want to have fun, but I never let this come before any friendship or anything like that. It ain't never gonna be like that. And I don't care. Like I'll stop this whole show if I ever feel like our friendship is in jeopardy for some stupidness. Like the whole Mike and the Mad Dog, them not talking because Mike did something or Chris did something that Mike didn't like.
Like they're just over some
stupid reasons too. Yeah, like I'm like, yo, what?
Like and Amelia, I just saw it because I wanted to respond to his comment. Like I just would never say, because I'm such a diehard, like I would never, like if I was on ESPN radio in Rick's position, I'd never say that. I want the Rangers to do badly. Badly. I don't want them to never have success. And I would say it. I don't care.
See, that's the difference between you and most people, which is fine. But at least you have the gumption to say, I would say that.
Like I
Because
wouldn't.
a lot of people wouldn't.
Like I wouldn't want to feel like I have to pretend to be like somebody I'm not. Just to like, I don't know. For me, I don't like that.
I respect it, but at least you're comfortable enough in your position to say something like that. Where if it's me and my hatred doesn't run that deeply. It doesn't. Now I have things about sports and players and things that I don't necessarily like, but I guess I'm not that much of a diehard fan where I say I hate this person or I can't root for this team. Like I'm a Yankee fan, but I like when the Red Sox are good. You know why? Because it makes the sport of baseball better. And maybe it's that's true. And that's what I was always taught too. That's what I was always taught too. I was always taught that you can have your teams, you can root for your teams, but you can't you're never gonna hear me publicly say on this show that I hate the Red Sox. Like that ain't never gonna happen. Yeah, I'm a Yankee fan, but I would never say that. Toronto, they could get good. You'll never hear me say I hate the Blue Jays. Do I have a little animosity towards the Rays? Yes, but I respect how they do business. And if I was running a club, I'd want their front office running my club. I think that's the difference is
And it's
raised.
also. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I think, and I'm sorry to interrupt. I just want to make one quick point. But I think that's the beauty of this show and beauty of our friendship that we have very different viewpoints with sports, but it works. And that's why this show so far, knock on wood, is working and people enjoy it. Because whether you're more of a business or journalistic person with sports or a fanboy diehard psycho like me, it's people can relate to one or the other. And we can all come together and hear our differences of opinion, but still come to I think it's okay if you want to be down the middle. That's all good, but I also think it's okay for you to view my opinion or feeling if I hate a team or if I love a team.
That's funny, but that's a good one too. That's a new one that we have to throw into this equation of if you gamble and there's reasons for you liking the teams you like because you got money on the game. I'm cool with that.
Right. Like if I was
I'm cool with that.
But to me, see, if I was a program director at whatever, I would want, I don't know. But again, I'm different. I wouldn't mind if my employees, shared the way they felt about a team or a player on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
If they say, I hate this team, or I don't like this team, or I love this, they're my team, I think that's totally fine.
See, but this is why it's hard for me. Shouts out to Dad, who always taught me this when I was a kid. Was if you want to do what these people do, you can't be fanning out because then people are gonna know that they can't take your opinion seriously because you're not down the middle and you're not neutral and you can't give your opinions. If all they see is your diehard fan glasses and they don't see you being honest and knowledgeable, even if your team is bad, it's going to be hard for them to take you seriously. And when you try and build up credibility with a listener fan base or whatever it is, and I'm just talking about in a neutral environment. The reason why this thing works between you and me is we laid the ground rules for this. You're clearly the fan that ain't ever going to change. And I'm the type of dude that I can see things down the middle and go, I see your side of it, but there's another side of this as well, which I think needs to be explored more. My problem with sports, just like your problem is, that you don't think that there's enough fandom. My problem in sports is not that I don't think that there's enough fandom, but I don't think there's enough of seeing the business side, the realistic side of sports, because you can't tell me that you want to sign every free agent known to mankind, but you don't know your salary cap situation. For me, that's just as part of that. That's
Sorry.
bless you. That's just important. That's just as important as being regular sports fan. You got to know your team's money situation. You got to know all that because to me, it works hand in hand. Now, most fan bases don't. And then what bothers me and what irritates me, and this is my opinion, is, but why didn't we sign this player? Because you're broke. Because your salary cap is full. Because you don't pay attention. Because you made a bad trade and you ain't got no draft picks. That's why. Like, you gotta be able to give it both ways, man. Like, and I respect the fact that you said you would never root for the rivals. That's cool. But I
And
just
say for my radio station, I hope they do well. No way. I hope they suck and lose.
yeah, but then you know what the program director has the right to do? Big dog, we gotta pull you off the air for that. He
That is
at
right.
his discretion.
That's not right.
Why?
That's my opinion.
Yeah.
That's the way I feel. How is that?
He signs your checks. He pays your bills.
But if listeners like my point of view,
well, see, that's where it's a double-edged sword, and I think it's hard. Listen, Joe B does it with the Jets. Greeny does it with the Jets, but Greeny at the same time never bashes Brady. Greeny at the same time never bashes anybody playing the Knicks. He roots for the Knicks. He roots for the Jets. He roots for his boys. But you don't see him bashing any of the opponents that play the Jets. If they have a good game, they have a good game. It's just that his team sucks and he can't take it anymore. But I've never once in his career since I've been watching him heard him say anything negative or bash Tom Brady in any way. Correct me if I'm wrong, because you listen to him way more than I do.
I could admit it too that he's the greatest. But I also say I can't stand him. But I admit he's the greatest QB, and that I think me and you will see in our lifetime, unless it's Pat Mahomes, just Stephen A. Yeah, they did make a career on it, especially Skip. Oh my Lord Almighty!
But that's why I can't take him seriously, though. Like,
You gotta stick by your beliefs.
I can't take Skip seriously. Like, when his show's on, I turn him off.
Or Stephen A. with the Knicks.
Stephen A. with everybody.
I love it, though. Wow, Flyers tied it. 9:23 left in the third. We got a game.
Stephen A. with everybody.
And he switches football teams every year. I don't know. And he hates
that's why I'm not. But that's why for me, he's a joke. Because he took honestly.
Kayla, that was a great goal. You got to be pumped right now.
You can. I'll tell you this. I'll be honest with you. You know how many people look at Stephen A. in the profession and look at him and like, oh, dude, he's making more money than everybody in the profession. So credit to him on that. But Stephen A. Smith, he does what he does because he knows he's gonna get a rise out of the fans. He knows whenever he says something, he's gonna say something because he's gonna get people listening. Yeah, he's still on the air, and that's my personal opinion. But
now Canadians just came right back and scored. Wow.
I would have a hard time listening to him just because I don't think that I would do that if it was just me. But that again, this is all subjective. Like we're all different.
Oh my God, what a goal.
But Big Dog, let me ask you something. Do you think it also goes on by how you're raised too? Like if you're raised where like you were raised to be a fan, like your uncles, like they were fans.
Oh my God. Yeah.
But my brothers were fans though. Mike, Ange, he was he was a fan. They were fans. They still are fans.
Right.
I don't know at what point it changed for me where I was able to like just see both sides of it. Like I don't know when that happened for me. Like I don't know when I was able to just say, okay, I'm not gonna fan out anymore. I'm not like I don't know when that happened for me. Occasionally I still do it because I still root for my team from time to time. But um like I'll go back to a point I made earlier. Do I personally believe that every time the Yankees lose is a failure? Yes. But by the same token, they're not good enough to win a championship every year. And I've told you that. And I think that that's unrealistic. But that's what I was raised on as a kid. So when I'm watching a game and I'm in the moment, it's like that. Yeah, Rob, of objectivity.
Yeah, I could only imagine what Philly sports radio. That's got to be epic.
See, but when you're in, see, this is the thing too. I think regional radio is different. Like Philly radio, New York radio, that's different because they want to talk about their teams. But I'm talking about nationally.
Right.
Well, I'm not talking about just local. National syndicated radio hosts. They, with the exception of Will Kane, who lost his job, by the way.
Oh, he
Will
did?
Kane is not.
I was wondering
Yeah,
when, because I haven't heard his name or anything about him as of late.
yeah, ESPN didn't renew his contract.
Wow.
So when you got people like that, it's hard for you to take them, especially on a national platform. It's hard.
Was it, and I'm not getting into politics, but was it, because I heard him with Amani Jones in like an interview, was it because of that, you think, why he didn't get signed back?
I mean, it might have played a part, but I'm not sure. I can't say for sure.
Okay. I'm just curious. You know.
But I'm gonna roll, man. This was fun.
It was a
A
blast.
lot of banter. We got into a lot. If you guys are serious about that Q&A, man, drop those questions in.
Absolutely,
We'll
man.
do
A
it.
lot of people want to do it. And before we sign off, I love you, man. I love you. If you want to trash hockey, will I like it? No, but you could do it. It's your opinion.
I'm not gonna do it because I'm learning how to appreciate and like the sport. And I find it fascinating how a dude can skate with one
And
skate,
listen,
shoot a
I
puck.
do, in all series, like baseball really does have to change, but I would love to get back into it. It's just very
Right.
hard. That's just the way I feel. They would
It's
have to
hard,
make
yeah.
serious, drastic changes for me to get back into
Right.
it.
The game is naturally slow. And sometimes I wish it was faster. I wish it was faster. Excuse me. But it's the sport I grew up on, my dad. So I guess that's why I still love it, because me and my dad, we
I hate
shit a bond over it.
saying that.
So
Totally.
I think that's where it comes from. But at the same time, I can respect you not liking it, because some things about my own sport piss me off. Like these unwritten rules, this is garbage. Get out of here. I'm done with you. Like that's the type of stuff that's gonna push me away from baseball, because it's like, yo,
You ain't never going to stop. You're not going away from
no. But think about it realistically though. The unwritten rules that you talk about, where is there a notebook of unwritten rules? Are you kidding me? Like you're gonna ruin the sport.
I just got to bring up that one Yankee caller, right, who literally was upset at Aaron Boone for not wearing the Yankee, like he wore a Yankee hoodie, I guess, and was like,
it's stupid.
Like the Yankee, like you can't, how dare you? You're the manager of the New York Yankees. You have to wear the full uniform in the dugout. You can't wear a hoodie. And then there
First of all, that's garbage because Joe Girardi wore hoodies all the time.
That's what I think they were criticizing. Now they criticize Aaron Boone, and
What the hell's wrong with
And
you?
I'm thinking, where's this Yankee? And he was talking about these Yankee rules at the Bowser Yankee Stadium. You don't know about that? And I'm thinking, what is this guy talking? Is there some Yankee constitution that I don't know about that was written in what? You guys were created in 1903, right? The Yankees were born. Was there some kind of constitution I never heard of?
What do you mean? Roll what back? Wait, what? Roll. Wait. Roll what back? I'm. Wait a minute. I'm confused. Nah, he did. Yeah, he did really say that. You mean the comment, Kayla? He really did say that. He went on the Michael K show and said that like publicly. It was the most hysterical thing. And I've been a Yankee fan all my life, and I'm still looking for this piece to play for.
You're like, Big Dog, what's so funny? What? And I told you, you were flabbergasted. But you weren't shocked, because Yankee fans say some shocking things at times.
And I'll say this, Yankee fans are some of the most okay, I'm gonna be nice, but Yankee fans are some of the most, they claim to be knowledgeable, but they're really spoiled entitled bums. That's what they are. I'll admit it. They're spoiled and entitled Yankee fans. And that's why sometimes it's hard for me to take a fan base seriously, especially when, you know, all you've done is win. And you joke with me all the time. Yeah, we won. And we won more than most franchises, so we're fortunate. But I'm what did Alan say to you? Yeah, I put up the screen what he said to you. Kayla, remember that Eagle fan that ate horse poop? Yeah, Yankee brats, amen.
Yankee
And with that,
that was one of Emilio's best sayings on the show.
and with that, as the great Vinny Morato once said, I bid you guys adieu.
Oh, Mike and Molly, great show. You made that show, Vinny Morato.
I bid you guys adieu.
All right, man. I'll call you in a minute. This was fun.
All right. Always is, brother. Later.